Hey everyone, and welcome. I don't know what's happening. I've never done this before. Please bear with me. Please hold. Your patience is important to us. So welcome to today's episode where but nope, that's copyright. I really,
This
I don't know what I'm
how
doing.
little Taylor pays attention to the top of every show. She's just like, oh,
Yep.
someone else is talking. They got this. I'm gonna look
Yeah,
pretty and
I'm like,
stare at
cool.
the camera.
That's what I don't get paid to do. So
You get paid?
I said don't.
Oh, don't. Okay.
That's what I don't get paid to do.
I thought
So
you also. I
that's-
also heard did. Would you
No.
like me to shill your show for you real quick?
No, it's okay. I'm gonna fucking wing it, and whatever pieces I drop, pick them up. So, we are missing Conlon, and sucks to be him because he misses out on me DMing. So, meh. But we have some sponsors, or our sponers, as they are otherwise known as. So please go and check them out. We have Emberwind, Raven and Riddle, Level 1 Gamings, Bury Without Ceremony, LinkedIn, and into the AM. No, Lawlink! Lawlink!
Matt, you've been holding out on us with the new sponsors. What the fuck, Matt?
didn't realize. I'm sorry.
That's
We'd like
great.
to connect with you.
I'm
Luna!
so of all of the ones to mess up, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
No, you-
amazing.
Lawlink? My brain is not working. Like, I have been panicking over this all week. Like, I was up till midnight, like, making sure I had everything
I know, I was
done.
talking to you.
Yeah, it's... Okay. Lawlink and Into the AM, where TOI will get you discounts. With a Matt Dab, doing a Matt Dab may possibly get you more. Can't guarantee, I make no promises, but doesn't hurt to try. Sponsors. Boners. You do you, boo. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's great. This is just an entire Geekle episode.
Yep.
Yeah, it's exactly what it's going to be.
It's great.
Sponsors bonus. We also have a Patreon, so come on over, check that out. We have votes on lots of different things, lots of different articles. The latest one that I'm aware of is the history or character information of Nemea, and I think that there is also a post for a character history for our Kerwin episode. So check that out, vote, comment, all that good stuff. And then if you also want to see more chaos and me floundering, come and check out our Discord. So come and get to know us weirdos a little bit more, find out other games and everything like that. We are streaming 3 days a week.
Yep. Typically, we had a little bit of a. Billy had some time off yesterday, so we had no TPK. But normally it is Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. We got Total Party Chaos on the Mondays, Tales of Tales on the Tuesdays, and then on Wednesdays we got Tales of Kerwin. All 3 days, you get your eye hole stuffed full of Haley, plus all the other people on the channel.
This is really just Haley's world, and we all live in it.
It's really, it is Hales of Initiative.
Yeah, it is.
All hail.
All hail Hales.
Yeah. So, alrighty. I believe that is everything, unless anyone else has any announcements, big news, surprises.
I am excited.
Don't- Me too. I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
Oh my god. Alright. Well, without further ado, let's jump into the world of Colette.
Hmm.
She's got a script.
So, I do. I've written so much stuff. I probably over-prepared. So, in a world like many others, people are going about their day, there are magic users, people who can't use magic or just aren't interested in learning the arcane, magical beasts and typical creatures, adventurers and busybodies, stay-at-home mums, all the works happen here in this world. And there are some strange things happening in everybody's particular little world here. So, we shall jump straight in with Haley. Would you like to...
no.
So, over the past couple of weeks, as you've travelled around, you've noticed less and less of the natural flora being disturbed by grazing animals such as deer and sheep. You've heard from farmers complaining about massive, ravenous owlbears tearing through their livestock, which is a bit strange considering owlbears aren't found in this area.
No.
You've
No,
even found it...
Not in my 50 years living here.
Nope. You know of owlbears, they're just not native to this area. So for multiple farmers to be scared and concerned and trying to think of clever ways to hunt down these beasts and protect their livelihood is odd.
Yeah, bunch of liars they are.
So, while investigating a little bit, just to suss this out, you found a cave in the woods. The trees surrounding the entrance to this particular cave are burned to a fragile, pale grey shell of themselves, and the internal stone walls of the cave are singed completely black. There is warmth still emanating from the stone walls. Would you like to describe your character and what you are doing?
Yes. Gosh. All right. So, Nana Rolly is currently hobbling up to the cave's entrance. Sorry, my chair's squeaking if you can hear that. And she's using like a cane, and it's got like kind of like a square brick head on the cane that she uses to move her way through the forest, kind of like pitter-pattering around. Just, she's in the perfect view. So if anyone sees her, she's this perfect view of an old woman crawling through the forest. And she has wild, curly, white hair, with like kind of like salt and pepper vibes. She used to have dark black hair. She's barefoot, and otherwise wearing like these nice wraps, just like simple clothing, kind of like linens, very neutral green tones, so she blends in with the forest. And she is just toddling further into the cave, like, who's been causing such a ruckus in this fucking forest? And she just is like moving further down, being like, whatever it is, we're gonna clear it out and get rid of this. She's like, the farmers couldn't do anything, so they called Nana Rolly. And so she's heading down this cave. Investigating is the lightest word that you could say that she is doing. Like, she's not actually doing that, but that's what you would say if you were using your describing words.
Investigating in the lightest way. I've never heard that.
So, like, as in, she... If I was writing a book, I would say she is investigating this as she moves down. But as is a D&D player, she's not touching anything. She's not actually, like, looking for anything. This is just, she's on an investigation, like a detective, not a D&D player.
Okay, yeah. So just entering that particular cave, you can still feel warmth emanating from it, though nothing is
dangerous warmth, or like it just feels warm. Like the scorches were recent.
The scorches were recent, so
cool.
Nothing is still glowing red hot, but there is still that residual heat in this cave, and it seems to be covering the entirety of this cave. It's about 45 feet deep.
Whoa.
It's about 15 feet across, so it's not overly big. More like a shelter for something. There's a couple of scattered bones on the ground, picked completely clean of an array of different creatures, but it doesn't look like there's too many. Like maybe 2 deer, a sheep, like
Can I
Whatever
look
had-
around for footprints to see if I can see what drove this deer into this cave?
absolutely. Give me an investigation check.
Could I use survival?
Yeah, all right. Survival yeah, I'll allow it.
As I'm looking for animal tracks, it's up to you, DM. But that is what.
No. Animal tracks, I'll go survival, that's fine.
Fuck yeah. Oh, 16.
16.
16.
Very nice. There are multiple sets of tracks in this cave.
Oh god.
One set being quite large, and these are just in the soot on top of the floor. So it's still relatively fresh. Nothing else seems to have entered this cave since whatever has happened here. There's lots of paw prints, quite large, ranging from several inches to almost a foot in diameter. And while there are no humanoid looking bones in this cave, there are also definitely boot prints in this soot. And they are all leading back outside.
Well, that seems fresh.
I do a lap as I investigate these footprints and follow them around, and then I follow them back out, I guess, as I am looking for the boot prints now in my forest. I'm like,
Who is traipsing through my forest? Who has got boots and paws all at once? And I.
Some strange shapeshifter.
No, yeah, and now I'm muttering to myself about my late husband Eugene, who had paws just like these. And
He was a Leonin.
Yes. No, he was a bear. I don't know what you're talking about. House and vibes.
It is that scene, but no choice. Just one option.
Just one.
I'm not a bear totem spirit for nothing. And
Was a squirrel watching from? You know what? Never mind. It's
I enjoyed his bear totem.
yes.
I was thinking it!
Cool. Well,
All right.
I'm just gonna.
So-
I'm gonna try and find an alive animal. So if you want to move to someone else, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna try and find a small woodland creature to converse with.
All right. Yeah. We will jump back to that. Cetriana. Mel.
see.
Living in this city, everyone needs to make money and make a living.
Mm-hmm.
So, business, being that above or below the table, is exactly that. It's business. Crime isn't any different. And with your unique, we shall call them, abilities, you've managed to become rather successful. However, fresh blood has moved in on your turf and are causing quite the headache for you. From stealing clients to sabotaging your warehouses, your patience and resources are beginning to dry up very quickly. So, you decide to use your connections and reach out to an old, powerful friend for help. It takes a little while, but eventually a message gets back to you that they're in the area and are willing to meet at the shady bar known as the Traveler's End.
We're gonna head. To
They will
the
only be
bar.
there tonight.
We're gonna. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear the plane that is conveniently going overhead. Thank you. Anyway.
So, would you like to describe your character and what they are doing while they are waiting for their friend?
So, Satriana is a autumn Eladrin. She has very long, like, kind of that mixture of orange and yellow hair, like when the trees are starting to turn colors a little bit, kind of that middle ground. Very golden skin, where it's kind of like that mixture of gold and tan, where you don't really know where on the line it is. She's fairly tall. And she's a bard, so she is dressed for the part, but she tries her best to not be entirely seen. Standard boots. She has a lute that's on her back, along with a couple of weapons of her choice. And for the most part, she's just sitting and waiting patiently, as if she's there by herself, but you can't really show that you're there for business and point that out to others who could be encroaching on your turf.
So, half an hour goes on. Everyone seems to give you a bit of a wide berth. One person tries to sit with you and strike up a conversation, and you're easily able to brush them off. You have a drink. An hour goes by. They're still not here. 2 hours go by. Still not here. And you know you're in the correct location. There is only one dodgy, shady bar like this. Its floors are sticky, its tables are broken and uneven. There is another bard playing in the corner, just purely background music, not trying to make a name for themselves. They are obviously purely there to do a job, get paid, and get out. Thankfully, no fights have broken out tonight, but it's still relatively young. Finally, after nearly 3 hours, you're about to give up when a very tall humanoid slides in opposite you, wearing a black cloak that is completely drawn, their face obscured in shadows. But as they move, their cloak shimmers a little, almost like there's a sprinkling of dust or glitter on it. Kind of like starlight, but a lot darker. Their hands are covered in gloves. You cannot see any physical features of this person, but you know them immediately as your friend.
I always thought timing was a little bit better on your end, but I suppose there's a first for everything.
You reached out to me.
True.
A time was never set specifically. And here I am. You're not the only one with troubles in this city.
No. But I make more of a ruckus when things don't go my way.
This is true. The chaos that falls is very fun to watch.
I'm a brat, what can I say? I like to keep what's mine. So, as usual, you assisting me comes with its own benefits.
You remembered.
I'm a villain, I'm not a monster. I hold my end of the deal.
Monster, villain, hero, a survivor. They're all the same. It just depends on who's telling the story.
So, are you going to be able to help me, or do I need to reconsider my options?
What other options do you have? I assume reaching out to me, you've exhausted all other options.
The logical first ones. Anything past you, I'd have to be a little bit more reckless, which, at least in my position, I don't intend to do.
No, the losses would be quite extreme. So yes, I can help you with your problem, this infestation. I could do it like that. And as this person clicks, there is an immediate aura in this tavern where the power seems to shift and this person's presence grows. That everyone is now suddenly aware that, oh shit, something is happening. And people try to discreetly move away. They stop looking. Chatter stops. But as this person relaxes again, tentatively, the vibes start to return, but still on a much more cautious level, which is just going to show how powerful and how well connected and feared this person is.
I didn't think this was a date, but it's starting to seem like one.
Darling, if this was a date, it wouldn't be here.
Well, I suppose I could have been a hopeful one at best. So, to take care of this little problem, what are you expecting in payment?
The winning prize. Have you heard of the games?
In passing. Not something I've been particularly interested in, though. Why bring it up?
I want the prize. But at the moment, between this deal and a couple of other business negotiations going on, I do not have the time to acquire it. So, this flicks out their hand, and then a bright bout of instant fire, a flyer appears in their hand. And all it has is a time and date on it. Be here, sign up, win, and your problems will disappear. Your entry fee's already been taken care of.
My patron. And she'll reach over and she'll just grab the sheet. Consider payment done.
Excellent. And they reach across, take the remainder of your drink, sniff it. Ugh. Smells like orc's piss.
I do it just
Stands
to get
up.
drunk.
And leaves. They have no more business. Agreement has been struck, and they are out. They seem to, like, fade into mist between the crowd. Like, they just dissolve and vanish.
Dreamy. I didn't think it was that bad, though. And just chugs the rest of the drink and just walks out after. With mission in hand.
Now, we will jump across to Matt and Relda. For as long as you can remember, you've dedicated yourself to the Secret Masters. Mundane tasks and critically important missions have been entrusted to you, all of which you've performed outstandingly. You are the chosen one, after all. You've not long returned from your latest task, a year-long assignment of recruitment. Working for the Secret Masters, this wasn't as simple as walking up to folk in taverns, inviting them to an open day with colourful brochures and badges of welcome. No, this took discretion and careful planning. But hey, you've always found it easy to talk to people and make friends, sending many of them on their way to join your cult. Finally, after a lifetime of commitment, you sit in a small stone room waiting to begin your trial. Complete this, and you'll advance to Whisperer. Describe your character.
You see, sitting in this little stone room, a 2'11" halfling, with a little like pixie cut bob, just wisps of dark hair. Looks like at first glance probably like a child, but with just like two round features that you're like, oh, okay, you're cluing into the fact that like this is a tiny little creature. And it's also the fact that she has these tiny little scars, these very thin lines, almost like surgical scarring, all over her face in these subtle little clefts of features. And when she like stretches and leans back, they're all up and down her right arm as well in these long, almost like design patterns. She's wearing just sort of like simple traveler's clothing, stuff that would blend in very easily. There are some crystalline beads that hang off of her left wrist, one of which looks to be in the shape of sort of like this cosmic nebula sort of thing glittering on the inside, but they look otherwise mundane. And she's
They're scary. I don't like it. Alrighty. So from outside your room, you can hear broken bits of chatter. Oh, well, they went down way faster than I anticipated. Or, did you see that spell? Whoa! I didn't know that spell could be that powerful. It's all broken bits and pieces as different cultists are walking past, obviously very excited about the different trials that are happening outside. They move away pretty quickly. You start to feel vibrations through the rock as big explosions are happening, and you hear roars of applause, and then that fades.
my peers are dancing.
Shortly, a very handsome tiefling appears in the doorway. They are dressed in a business pants, a nice white business shirt, and a matching black vest. Their black hair is slicked back over their ram-like horns, and their bright purple eyes look at you out of the peripheral. They stand with their hands in their pockets, their tail just casually draped across the floor.
Hi.
So, you ready?
Yeah. Is it time? Is it time? Is it time?
Almost.
Oh, waiting's the worst, but I can do it. I can do anything.
Yes, you can, as you've proven. One last thing before you advance.
What?
This trial.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant one last thing before the last. Okay. I thought there was a penultimate thing all of a sudden. Okay.
Start with this.
I'm the cutest cultist ever.
I knew it was some fucked up shit like a cult. God damn it, Matt.
I'm a little cult nugget.
You've done well so far.
Thank you very much. I assume you have done well too, because you're dressed really nicely.
And you know that this gentleman, like, you've seen them in passing and had a few conversations, never this many words. This is Pearl. And you know him to be in the upper leagues of this cult. So for him to even be here right now is very strange. But he's acknowledging you and all you've done. So it's a very proud moment for you.
Senpai is noticing me.
Fucking hell. Yeah, bonk.
Any
Big
tips?
things are coming.
Ooh, big things? I'm excited for big things. Let's do it.
Any tips? Survive.
Oh, okay, that's easy.
Believe that, kid. Good luck.
I don't need luck.
Me-
I have been set on this path by the Spawn Star. I'm gonna make it happen!
And Kyle just turns and walks away. And he hums a tune that you don't quite recognize. Like, it's familiar. Like, you've heard it before, but you can't think where or when or who gave this tune to you. But it's tickling something.
Oh, this is gonna brainworm me all day.
And then we will jump back to Nanaroli.
Yes.
So,
Has Nanaroli found a little tiny beast of any kind?
so outside, there's an array of curious little creatures coming to investigate. There's a blue jay and a small rabbit that has found the courage to venture out of its burrow.
Nice. I tottle up very slowly to the rabbit, gently, and I lean down an inch because I forgot to mention that Nanaroli's 2.5 feet tall, so she is about the same height as this rabbit. You are taller, yep. So yeah, she is just she goes up to the rabbit, she leans down and hopes that the rabbit will touch her hand so she can cast Beast Sense. Is it Beast Sense? Speak with animals. Sorry.
Big animals? Yep.
Speak with animals. I have
The
it
rabbit's
as with-
nose. Very nice. The rabbit's nose is twitching wildly. Its ears are swiveling, like it is on high alert. But it's able to understand that you mean it no harm, and so as you reach down, it stands on its hind legs and sort of
It's as tall as me now.
Yeah.
And I pat it. What is a gentle way to pat a rabbit? I'm trying to like figure out its face, but I think like this. And I'm like, oh, you wouldn't happen to have seen a man with boots traveling by, would you? Oh, I did say man, a person.
many person here. Oh, not good people. Not good.
Which direction did they go to? Don't you worry, dearie. I'll fix them up.
And I grab my cane and I grab it like lower so it isn't touching the ground, and I wait for a direction.
Where? Where should I go?
Many people hurt. Danger.
Okay, where is the danger?
Oh,
Breathe.
oh.
Breathe, tiny bunny.
His nose is going
Look into
a
my-
million
look
miles an
into
hour.
Look into my eyes. Tell me, where is the danger? Where are you running from? I will run to it. I will fix this. Free the forest of this blight.
Danger this way. You're
Okay,
brave.
you
I'm
run.
brave.
No, you run the other way, dear bunny. I will go.
Okay. And the bunny lets go of your hands, hops over about 20 feet away, and starts thumping its foot wildly. And as you go over to it, it's stomping on massive wagon tracks. And around this, you can see that
Ooh.
there are more boot prints,
Okay.
and the animal prints seem to disappear.
Okay. So, Rolly like grabs like 2 sections of the front of her dress and she like clips it up into these little leather belt hooks, and so now she has like a mini skirt on, and she's holding the cane like up, and she just looks to the bunny and she says, "Do not fear," and then she just fucking takes off, like just takes off. Like she's been moving slow this entire time. She's running, and she's running along these tracks, following this wagon.
As you get further and further from the bunny, you hear, "I have a hero."
For a hero.
Hero, da, 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 da,
the
da,
end of
da.
Yeah. So you have inspired this bunny rabbit to be brave, and it is like, yes,
Yeah.
wishing you on.
Get it, bunny.
Following these tracks, it takes you all sorts of ways. It seems to be heading in one direction, and then it turns suddenly in another direction.
I've just
Then you
got
can
the
see-
like the white circles for legs instead of legs right now, like the animated, like they're spinning so fast. Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I
Wile E.
love it.
Coyote mode.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Until
So
of
if
course
you-
I hear anything, and
Mhm.
once I hear things, then I will try and be stealthy then. But until then, I'm just trying to catch up.
Yep. Okay. So it is not necessarily something you hear, but rather something
Okay.
you don't hear that
Mm.
gets your attention.
Okay.
The woods have gotten thicker and darker, which should mean that there's more bug life, or being this dense and this lush, this in particular environment would thrive with all sorts of
That's-
wildlife.
It's too quiet.
You are not hearing, you are not hearing any of it.
Eugene,
And
protect me.
as you continue to look around, you begin to see ruins poking out through the trees and the branches and the vines hanging off it. This place is ancient. And there's a weird magical aura sort of pulsing from it. You're not able to identify quite what it is. You're just aware that there is something off about this place. There are more tracks, more wagons, wagon tracks, more boot prints, now ranging from halflings to gnomes to Goliaths. There are what you assume to be lizard folk or dragonborn footprints that aren't wearing shoes. All of them seem to be congregating onto this small path that lead into a tunnel at the base of one of these ruins.
Mystery. I would like to head down this path stealthily.
All right.
Listening. Or yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Can I do a quick look and see if there's another way into this section that isn't the path? Like from above or one of the buildings that's like one of the ruins? Or does this look like this is the path?
From where you're standing right now, this seems to be the only entrance. There are a lot of like obscured, like Colosseum-esque hollow windows and everything. There
They're
seems to
not
be
climbable though. That's out of bounds.
no.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Go in the tunnel.
All
Stealthily.
right. Stealthily. All right.
Yes, I do have dark
me-
vision.
Beautiful. Enter the cave stealthily. If you would like to make a stealth check.
Can do this. +1. That is a natural 1.
Okay. Incredible. Yes.
Trip and eat
Perfect.
mud. No, I feel
To begin
like I forget what I'm doing at one point and I just start humming. I'm Kronk.
You wish Eugene was here.
Yes. Yeah,
all right.
exactly.
So, the tunnel is quite dark, and it does eventually start to open up and get wider.
Oh, this is beautiful.
And there
I
are
also am being back to walking like a grandma as well, by the way.
perfect.
That's why
there
the
are
fucking walking sticks just like clonk, clonk,
Clonk.
clonk, clonk, and then 2 wet footprints.
perfect. So continuing down this tunnel, brushing off and be like, oh, thank goodness Eugene wasn't here to see that. Muttering to yourself as you do. My mind. Okay, hold up. You see that there are runes on the wall. What languages does Rolly speak or understand?
Common, Gnomish, and Goblin.
Common, Gnomish, and Goblin. Alrighty. You don't recognize what language this is in. If you would like, you can make an Arcana check.
No, I don't bother. I don't.
Okay, that's fine. Continuing on. Your
to fail, I get a fabulous point.
Yeah, preferably. Continuing on, there's like one torch on the wall, and then it might be another 50 feet before there's another. They are not consistent enough to provide enough light for someone who doesn't provide dark vision, but for you, it's no problem at all. Continuing on, you start to encounter barrels of old meat and old weapons that have just been discarded or broken.
Does the meat look like, even though it's old, it still is being used?
No.
Okay.
And something would have to be desperate to eat this rancid meat. It seems the way that it's been packed and stored in this particular crate, it just wasn't needed anymore.
Alright, cool.
Continuing on a little bit further, there are twists and bends, and eventually you come into this massive cavern. And there are multiple empty cages, some ranging from a little cat carrier to something that would hold a horse or a stall.
It's suspiciously owlbear-sized.
Maybe. You don't see any signs of owlbears, though.
Okay. Do I see signs of any animals in them previous? Or just cages?
Just cages. These all seem to be completely empty at the moment. There are some... Some of them are still locked, yes. And some cages are open with the locks just hanging off it. Some are completely open. A lot of them have...
Can I pocket one of those open locks just hanging there? Like a padlock, you say? It's a sweet little padlock. I'm going to pocket that, thank you.
Easy done. As you're taking this padlock off one of these cages, you also start to feel this rumble through the floor. And then you hear this distant roar, like chanting and cheering. And then it disappears and fades. You can almost hear a voice, but it's just too faint at the moment for you to make out.
That sounds like a lot of people. I've got to turn around and go home. I'm joking.
Fuck this night out! Too many people. I'm done.
And the
no,
campaign
I'm
is
just
done.
joking.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Record time.
Yeah,
Alright,
and we,
so-
if we
Run any
just
percent.
split party the entire time. I want to play Slice of Life while the other two do whatever you've planned.
Yeah, this is exactly what's going to happen. I am basically running 3 campaigns individually all at the same time.
Yes.
Oh
No,
my
I continue
God.
onwards, and I'm not being stealthy.
No, that's okay. So as you are actually about to take this
Oh
lock
fuck!
off,
Ah, I
you've
put it in my
pocketed it.
inventory already.
you've got the lock. That's
Oh, okay,
absolutely
good.
fine.
Good.
As you're doing that, you feel a shove
Oh god!
from behind.
like I
Someone
have the
has
lock.
shoved, and you tumble into this pen, and you see,
I stick the landing though. Oh.
it was just enough to get you into this cage. The door slams shut with an almighty creak. As you,
Rude.
like, go, ta-da! Stick the landing and turn. You see a handsome tiefling,
Ah.
hair slicked back, wearing business pants, vest, and ram horns. Well,
I usually
Aren't
expect
you
a
a little
first date
sticky
before
beak?
someone gets a bit rough with me.
oh, this will be a date you won't forget, my love.
All right. I know when I'm in trouble. You tell me what's going on.
You volunteered for the games.
Oh, is this going to stop whoever's bothering my forest?
Yes.
Excellent. I'll sign right up.
Marvelous. Well, your games
Ro-
will be beginning shortly.
Rolly's not intelligent.
Does she actually say that part out loud?
Yeah.
Third
Oh,
person
no.
roll intelligence.
She admits she's not smart.
She says it to Eugene. All right. What are the games?
Survive.
Well, I've been doing that my whole life. 400 years, not done so bad.
Then this should be entertaining.
Indeed. You want to make a bet? And I like
Oh.
hobble over.
And he's still got that suave, casual, borderline cocky stance. Hands in pockets.
You stand like my son.
He chooses to ignore that statement.
That's fine.
What
People
deal?
ignore 85% of what I have to say.
What deal?
Oh, I just want to see if you want to put some money down on my survival rates. What kind of prizes do you get for this game? I
Yeah.
plan on winning, but I want to make it interesting.
He like leans down,
I
like
do like a death rattle cough. Like I cough so
it's that
hard,
wet.
my body shakes. Yes.
Yeah. His tail, spaded tail, flicks up, and he sort of straightens his knees and bends directly at the hip with this wide grin.
You wouldn't happen to be related to my cousin Nemea, would you?
I can sense that someone's
I
trying
have
to
no
cross
cousins.
the timelines.
Yeah.
There's a disturbance in the force.
Uh-oh.
1,000 platinum, you survive. You die.
Ah, I'll give that to my grandchildren. That's beautiful. I love it. I'll give you their names. You can post it straight to them. And if I leave, wait, what happens? Wait a second, do I pay you? No, you're going to pay me that money, both ways.
I thought you said you weren't intelligent. Look at you. He's really condescending, like, this guy's clearly a prick.
I took 1 second to think about it. I am stuck in a cage.
1,000 platinum you survive.
Hashtag free Haley. Yes. I agree. And what do you want if I die? What can I put up for you?
Honestly, your death will be enough.
Ah, well. Aren't you an interesting fella?
Secrets run the world, my dear.
Indeed. Shall I wait here?
Oh, yes. You'll be summoned in a moment. Do make yourself
Alright.
comfortable.
I will.
And
Then
he
I
stands-
turn around, talk to Eugene. Not the best accommodations I've ever had, but they're not the worst.
As this tiefling walks away, he whistles a familiar tune. It's almost the same as what you were humming on your way in.
He does
But
know the
there are-
mayor.
I love it. I love it.
In
Alrighty.
this universe, Nemea's found her family.
Well, we do know she has a father.
So she's the leader of a cult? Wait a minute. It's
No, her father's got a brother who married a gnome, who then had children. And here we are, 400 years later.
Satriana, you have followed the instructions on this letter that your friend gave you. It has led you into the woods way deeper than you've traveled before. You're mostly a city chick, if I may be so bold.
I'm a material girl. No.
And when this letter was given to you, it was purely date, time. And as you've gone to investigate this piece of paper has now lost that information, but turned into a bit of a map. And as you continue on following it, it's a very nicely detailed, clearly enchanted map. You come across ruins that you didn't know existed in these woods, in this forest. It is beautiful, and it would have been absolutely breathtaking in its prime. The architecture, the masonry, the attention to details in the shattered statues and pillars is in a league of its own. Whatever had created this was clearly a master in what they were doing. Unfortunately, time and weather have taken their toll on this place, and a lot of the features are indistinguishable now. But you can envision what it would have been. Continuing on, you are taken to massive steel gates that are armed by two humans in bronze armor. They see you approach, see the map in your hands, and they both slap their hands behind them onto this steel gate, and it opens into a gorgeous entrance hall. You are quickly led down a side passage, another passage, and another passage. Upstairs, downstairs, left, right, around in a circle. If you would like, you can try and make an intelligence check to see if you can memorize your way back out.
I'll do that. Let's see. I'm kind of okay in intelligence. Let's see. It's the start of Nat Ones today! Woohoo!
Yeah.
Incredible. It starts off like, okay, left, right, so that becomes right, left if I wanted to go back this way. And then, oh, was that stairwell clockwise or anti-clockwise? Oh gosh, you just get so overwhelmed. Plus, the architecture of this place, obviously being ruins from outside, the internals also match that, but the people that you do see don't really belong. Like, there's nothing in the architecture to resemble the gold, or sorry, the bronze plating or the armor that people are wearing, or the deep blue robes that others are wearing. Doesn't take long until all that is left behind you, and you are taken to a small waiting room. The same room that sits a halfling humming to themselves.
Hi there.
I'm going to assume you're older than you look to be here.
How old do you think I am? I might be exactly the same age that you think.
Old enough.
Old enough to what?
Well, if you're here, kid, then that's not necessarily the most child-friendly activity to do.
Ah, I'm definitely not a child, that's for sure. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I figured as much. And Satriana will just set herself down and kind of cross her arms with her foot kind of like leaned over her other leg, and she's just gonna wait patiently.
I even have an alcoholic beverage in this totally normal-sized cup.
That's not something you want to advertise, I think.
What? I can't hear you. The gulping's really loud. It echoes in my head.
Does she drink like a toddler? Like the full, like. And then.
Every time.
Yeah.
Very refreshing.
Well, at least you inspired me a little bit, and I feel like Satriana has like a tiny flask with like really strong gin or something and just takes a sip.
Hee, your glass is me-sized.
It's enough for me, at least. So, is this your doing, or did someone else put you up to this?
Oh, I want to be here. I'm doing a trial.
A trial?
Mm-hmm.
A trial of what?
I don't know, just a trial. And if I do it, then I get promoted.
What sort of trial like this gains a promotion?
The sort of trial that happens when you're someone in a particular special field of work.
I just need to check something really quick.
Yeah.
Hang on. I am just.
Let me just refer to the document.
Refer to the document.
To the documents, Mom.
Hold on. Hold, please. Your RP is
please.
important to us.
Because I don't know how much you looked at her sheet, Matt.
Not enough. I didn't want to learn any modifiers. Yeah.
Oh no, it's not a modifier.
Ooh.
It's that Satriana is telepathic.
Oh.
So she'll just have this smirk and she'll kind of like lean over and her lips don't move. Come on, you can tell me.
And Relda's face is, and you just hear so loud in your head, you feel another mind shunt in. You can do this too! That's
You peaked.
You
You
peaked.
peaked.
I imagine that's both you excited and her excited.
Yes. She goes,
You can do this too?
Looks like I'm not the only one then.
That's so neato, Mosquito. Are you also of the Star Spawn? Do you follow the enlightened North Star that leads all towards convergence?
Do I have any idea about what she's talking about for any of those keywords?
Give me a history check.
Alrighty, let's see. History. Not great. So let's see what we got. Wow, I'm rolling for shit. That's a 7. So, okay, off the top of my head, don't know anything.
You've heard floating rumors of some star that shot across the sky several hundred years ago.
Okay.
That's sort of like the biggest one, but you were like,
Eh.
it didn't land, or that you know of, anywhere near
Not yet.
your city, so it had no impact on you, your life. It happened so long ago that it means nothing to you.
I kind of missed that in the orientation of sorts.
Well, that's okay. I can tell you all about it. Okay, so what do you know? Let's start there. It's always good to start with the foundation that you already have.
I would like to do a deception check. Because I'm playing more of a not so good
Yep.
goody two shoes character this time. So let's see. Oh, we did better. All right, that
you were
is
gonna blast
a-
through my passive insight so bad.
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
So, hearing like the eagerness from this little halfling, she's just gonna smile and kind of do like a hands up, like, no, I can't bother to. It behooves me to see what you know first. The last thing I want to do is to impart what bad wisdom or bad teachings I have been told to someone who clearly knows the subject matter better than anyone.
Are you part of the test? Is this a test right now? Are you examining me on my knowledge?
What do you think?
Oh, I think so. I think so. You're so tricky, but I found you.
So why don't you tell me everything you know?
I know that my flesh has already started to aggregate towards the convergence. I've been able to assimilate with all of the new pieces that the Star Spawn gave me.
And how does that make you feel?
Oh, it makes my insides all tingly. And then I can make other people's insides tingly.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes the tingles are too much. You know, everyone needs to go at their own pace. But it gets a little messy sometimes when you're building a new world order.
So you, I imagine, will be a good soldier and make sure that we get even closer to the convergence.
Oh, I don't march. I'm really bad at marching in a line. I'm better at dancing and singing and talking to people. Those are the things I'm good at. So I'm not a soldier. I'm more of like a cheerleader. I'm like I can function as a doorway for small periods of time.
Well, you and I are very similar in that regard. I'm a bit of a cheerleader myself, too.
What's the craziest thing that's come out of you?
Not so much out of me.
What's the craziest thing that's gone into you?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Nope. Satriana has that moment of that could go a very different way, but we're not going that route. It's not so much me, it's more of what I've encouraged to come out of other people.
Oh, you're like a coach, a mentor. You get the most out of other people. Or if they are not able to pass the tests, you get the most out of what remains. Yeah, I'm familiar.
Exactly.
It's like squeezing a lemon.
In a manner of speaking. Now, We need to make sure that, well, everyone else who's a part of this test doesn't exactly know that we know one another. It is for your knowledge only.
Got it. Shh.
And then lips closed.
We'll just talk like this the whole time.
She'll lean back in her chair, and you'll see an even bigger smirk on her face, where it's like that thought process of got him. And that's it. So she's just kind of sitting and waiting patiently. Observing.
Relda will
Alrighty.
just continue telepathically telling stories that get increasingly more unhinged.
Just all the eldritch horrors that is
Mhm.
your brand, Matt.
Yes.
Followed by, Oh, good. Oh, Tell me more.
Alrighty. As this is conversing, Rolly, you are sitting down in this cage. There's relatively fresh hay at the base of this, so it's not too uncomfortable. Maybe a little itchy if one pokes you through your wraps. But overall, it's not, like you said, the worst place you've ever been. You're not quite sure how long goes by when 3 dull lights start to appear on the ground about 20 feet from you. And yours also starts to illuminate. Very subtly at first. And through this... Sorry?
Hello?
You hear...
Eugene?
You do hear a growl.
Oh, Eugene!
And as this blue light continues to grow, very subtly, it's not blinding. It's sort of like those old halogen globes that take a while to actually warm up and brighten. Your cage and the 3 others now that you can see contain 3 Dragonborn, 1 in each cage. One...
I've just been hearing me talk to myself for the last however long.
Yeah.
And haven't spoken up at all. They're all just like, everyone's giving each other the side eye. Just like, are you hearing this?
Who's this chick? Alright, so there is a gold Dragonborn that seems to have this massive longbow strapped across their back.
Get shit out of me.
In another cage, there's a black Dragonborn. They're wearing robes, and they've got a spellbook sort of like strapped to their hip. It's sort of like an open... It's like an open bag. Like, it's just leather straps that this book can literally just sit in for quick and easy access. It's not a bag. Thank you. Yes. Oh my gosh.
He's Caleb.
And yes, thank you. Oh my. Well, not specifically, but yeah, they have a holster for their spellbook, and obviously a components pouch on their other hip, and that one seems to be sitting cross-legged, sort of in a meditative state. And you presume that that's where the growl has come from, as he's been roused from this meditative state. And then in the third cage is a blue Dragonborn. They've got a rapier on one hip and also a longbow strapped. Just dressed in wraps and traveling gear. The blue Dragonborn seems to have a bit of a bruise over one of his eyes, and there's an empty potion bottle in front of him.
You doing all right there?
The blue one sort of looks you.
Do you speak common? I don't mean to be rude. It's the only thing I really know.
And then I test out gnomish and goblin, just in case.
The gold dragonborn actually speaks up and responds in goblin.
Ooh. I'm not fluent, so bear with me.
Sorry about him. He only knows Draconic.
Oh no, is he doing all right? I can't really do anything to help, but moral
He's not happy.
support.
He's not happy to be here. None of us are.
Why? Were you captured? Trapped?
Fooled.
Oh.
And the black dragonborn sort of chuckles and goes, "You were the one tricked. We were the ones foolish enough to follow you.
Oh.
Stupid little halfling."
What? Me? What? That's rude. I'm a gnome.
No, not you. Not you, Granny.
No.
No, yeah, they're Aussie.
I love them.
Draconic
It's
is...
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can
Draconic-
tell, but I'm Australian too.
No, this...
It's where gnomes and tieflings and dragonborn live.
Yep.
And that's it.
It's stupid little over-enthusiastic halfling gave Stallion here this massive spiel, convinced him of a better life.
You're not enjoying yourselves.
We're in cages, Granny.
Well, we're about to go do something, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
wait until these start to glow white. It ain't good.
Okay.
It's a bit discouraging, but I like to keep a positive attitude.
Haven't survived this long without it.
The blue dragonborn speaks in Draconic, and the golden one, who you assume is Stallion, translates. You any good at fighting?
Got a couple of tricks up my sleeve, but I'm gonna try and just stay out of the way.
I am lying. If you want to make me roll a deception check, or if they're just believing me.
Yeah, go for it.
Get out of here. Get.
Role playing and being a mod. Guys, come on.
What do you want from me?
You're so damn quick, my god.
I know. I
13.
don't know how she does it. Every time I'm like, "Ooh, let me just mouse over here and click on the stupid bot," and then it's like,
no.
Bailey
These two
Hill.
are in the future, so
Yeah.
they see the things before we
That's
do.
what's happening. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Time magic.
Australia is like 10
Uh,
minutes closer to the servers.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got 13.
13.
14 minus 1.
How long did you say you've been doing this for?
Doing what? I just got here.
Doing
Living.
life?
Having
400
tricks up your sleeve.
403 years. I think
The-
I've got about 97 left.
The blue dragonborn speaks, asking for translations, and all this is being relayed. And when you say you've been adventuring for 400 years, the blue
I
dragonborn,
retired a long time ago, and I'm coming back.
the,
But yes, I do keep a, keep it tight, and I like flex a little bit.
the black dragonborn absolutely cackles. Like, head back, belly laughing, cackles. But the blue one just sort of gives out this low moan and sort of like, ugh.
Well, if you like, you could stick with me and we can stay out of sight and keep ourselves safe. I wouldn't mind having a team in this trial upcoming. Or is that not how it works? You've done it before. Do you want to explain the rules to me? Actually, we've got time. Go ahead and give me a cheat sheet.
The runes are changing from a blue. They're starting to get white.
Oh,
and then
shit,
just going to... Chop, chop. And quickly jumping back over to Satriana and Ralda. The grout in the stonework from both of your rooms is lighting up and sort of zigzagging and weaving its way, and that is also starting to brighten up. Jumping back to Rolly and the Dragonborn, the golden one, Stallion, goes, "It ain't anything personal, Granny. We signed up as a team. We go down as a team."
Oh, that's absolutely fine. If you change your mind, just look for me.
And I now go into like full concentration mode. I'm just like,
Okay. What is his trial? He looks like he's been punched in the face. That's not good.
lucky I'm short. I can avoid punches. I'm just like, I want to like check them over now to see if I can get any clues as to what they've been through.
Mhm.
They're not on my team.
Yeah.
We are
No.
enemies.
That's the vibe they're getting. And like,
Yeah, cool.
from the way Estelion has explained this, like, sorry, Granny, like,
Yeah.
he's genuinely remorseful. Is that the word?
Yeah.
I'm trying to sound smart here.
No, you
He
sound
doesn't.
beautiful.
None of them want to be here, and given that the blue dragonborn, the wizard, has a black eye and has an empty potion bottle, sort of looking at the other two cages, they also have empty potion bottles.
Yeah.
They're all armed. And there are signs on their clothing as well. Now that you're actually like really looking at them, there is wear and tear and some blood splatter on their clothing. Even though their wounds have healed, the damage still remains. So they've been in here for a while.
Interesting.
We were tricked into the games.
Yes. Well,
We thought we were signing up for a better life. And we're about to start the next round.
yes.
And then as the lights of these cages and the cracks and walkways that are inviting Satriana and Ralda to get up and follow these, they start pulsing and shooting. Rolly, your cage, the runes on the bars and the dragon spawns, they get lighter and lighter and brighter until they go completely white. So bright you are momentarily blinded.
Mhm.
You feel the hay shift from underneath you, going from that crunchy softness to a different kind of texture. The
Oh, no.
air is no longer semi-stale. It's now fresh and hot,
Uh-oh.
almost humid.
Uh-oh.
And Satriana and Ralda, as you follow these pulsing, glowing lights, this corridor that you walk down, there's a light at the end, and you can hear this roaring of excitement. What you thought, like you could subtly hear before, is now abundantly clear that this is roars and cheers of excitement. as you get closer and closer, the light also momentarily blinds you as you've been in this internal room for a little while. You need a moment to adjust to sudden outside sunlight. The smooth stone floors give way to rough sand. And as your eyes begin to adjust, I will describe what you see after a quick 5-minute break.
Yeah!
Hey, there we
Building
go.
up to a break like a pro. Look at that.
Woohoo!
Crushed it.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Haley, you're
There's
muted.
Okay.
There's Russell Crowe as soon as we
that's
know.
This Russell Crowe.
I was like, I literally was about to be like, oh, I wonder we're gonna take break.
Yeah, I've been in... Okay, yeah. So stick around, get your bathroom snacks, grab some water because I was a dum-dum and forgot mine.
I need to refill
yes,
my
I
totally
actually-
normal
yes.
sized glass.
No, Jesus.
Yeah, that is hilarious. That is
Is that
incredible.
a flower vase, Matt?
No,
It
it's a
has to be.
totally normal sized glass.
Alrighty, so stick around, come back in 5 minutes, and we will see what is happening before our party. Thanks so much, guys. We will see you all very, very soon.
Back
It's a
in
pizza party, right?
5 minutes. It's a pizza party. Back in 5 minutes. Woo!
Hello.
Hello. Thank you, everyone who has stuck around. I appreciate your patience and putting up with my
You
everything.
shush. You don't even finish that
Bark.
sentence. You're doing great.
I felt sick like all night.
No.
So I
We
hope
are going to
you're
derail
enjoying it.
this no matter what you planned. That's the quintessential
Yeah.
key characteristic of being a DM. Your players will always ruin your plans.
And that's like the trouble I kept running into, like being the creative, like this is gonna be fun, let's have this, let's have that, and then like ADHD brain, like yes, planned the everything because I was got into the groove and I was really enjoying it, and then knowing you guys would fuck it all up, which
Only
I
the
also
best way.
fully intend for you to do.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, how much do I prep? How much don't I prep? So, let's get right back into it.
Yeah.
Where we had Relda and Satriana following glowing lights down this tunnel into the open, and we had Rolly and 3 Dragonborn, who's you've only got the name of one of them, the
Oh yeah, Stallion.
Stallion, the
It was
golden.
gold, blue,
Azeroth, Metreon, and
and
Zinthos. Done.
black.
You forgot Tiamat.
Funny you should, nah.
Utterly.
Oh, damn it, no!
No, put it back. Put it back.
No. No, so there's, Stellion, the golden dragonborn.
Mhm.
Um,
I didn't get their names.
There
It's
is-
okay, don't tell me.
no, I'm not going to. There is the black dragonborn,
Yep. The blue
who
one.
you've determined. Oh shit, I had the colours back to front.
And the blue is a wizard,
Yes.
in my opinion.
Yes, the blue one is the wizard.
Quickly scratching out the
correct.
colors on the character sheet and just.
Oh, no, and
Yeah.
that's
You,
what, okay.
Haley, you're
I
right.
don't-
She described them that way, but she flipped them from what was
Okay.
on the paper. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, what did I swear, because, yeah.
No,
'cause of-
You're good.
no. What I've done is correct. What I've written is wrong. So it's
Yeah.
fine. It does not matter.
Yeah.
So, Rolly, you don't feel the ground give out from underneath you. You just feel the texture change from
Oh, okay.
soft, fresh hay to hard, packed, coarse sand.
Weird. Am I
And
still
it
in the
takes a moment.
cage?
The cage is gone.
Someone
no.
let me out of my cage.
The air is
I've
no
been doing
longer that
just fine.
musty, dank. I missed all of that.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh my gosh. The
Welcome
air is
to
no
being
longer
a
that
DM. I'm so
damn
sorry.
musty. Yeah, this is like my ADHD brain is like, oh, what was this? What was this? What was this? And I'm like, hang on, I need to control this shit. What is control? I don't know. The air is now warmer, almost hot. It's humid. And as your eyes adjust, and as Relda and Satriana's eyes adjust, into view comes this massive arena. And if we would like to open up the map.
Audience, you don't get it because we didn't have enough
Okay.
time.
I'm
to
so
text it.
sorry.
But
Sucks to suck.
we
No, I'm
get
kidding.
it. How?
So, it's
Nope, shit.
it's massive, and all around is just this huge wall. It's going to be 50 feet plus high, and then from that there is row upon row of stadium stands, all of them completely full with cheering and screaming, excited humanoids of all different races, of all different backgrounds, colors, screaming at this arena that you find yourselves in. Even though the arena itself is oval. In the top right, we'll say, of this, there are these bubbling, glowing lava pits of all different sizes stacked upon one another, like multiple volcanoes have tried to grow in the same spot. Like hot pools or hot springs, but lava. And they are bubbling and steaming. There are rivets overflowing and turning the ground around it to this black magma that's slowly solidifying as it cools down. In the top right are these massive stalagmites of all different diameters. Some are big enough that you can climb on and perch on top of. Others you might be able to squeeze and duck behind. Some are so close together, there's no way you'd be able to fit through. That alone is a maze in itself. Then towards the far right, more central, there is this beautiful pond, crystal blue, pure water. The edges slowly lapping as it's disturbed by the ever so gentle breeze that ruffles all your hair. Then down in the bottom of this arena are huge trees of all different species, many of which would not grow together. They would compete too much for sunlight or the nutrients in the soil. It seems that they're also all in different seasons. So some are this beautiful burnt orange color, slowly losing their leaves, while others are this vibrant emerald green in the peak of spring that shoot 100 feet plus into the sky. Their branches thick enough to stand on. The rest of the arena is all just that hard, compact sand. Satriana and Relda appear in the far bottom left of the arena, near the bushes, while Rolly appears more to the far right of the pond. And the Dragonborn, where did they go?
Where are they going to show up?
I don't know.
Oh no,
Oh, no.
there's three
Oh, no.
people we don't have to fight. Ah, darn.
We're just fighting ourselves. PvP.
Shut up. Nope. I'm so
Who said
sorry.
PvP? I'm just gonna be piggybacking off of you. You're gonna do all the work.
I've lost them.
Looks like I'm gonna have to take both of you down.
Nope, it's fine. I'll just add other.
What's the quote? Be wary
Tokens.
of old people in a young man's game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna
Oh,
fuck
there
my
they are.
grandma.
They're
Hell
popping
no.
up.
And
They're
They got
appearing.
There we go.
scattered.
yep, I just threw in their tokens. They have all appeared randomly.
I'm just gonna measure some things. Don't mind me. Don't pay no
That's okay.
attention.
I
to
will
the
continue to
measuring.
describe. I will continue to
Pay
describe.
no attention to the
In-
measuring bar on the screen.
In the very center is this same handsome tiefling. He throws his hands up and addresses the crowd, who all fall in an immediate hush. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the theys, and everyone in between, welcome, brothers, sisters, and siblings. Welcome to the summons, where all of our hard work has finally paid off. Today, we will be entertained and promised the glory of the secrets. Give it up for our brave volunteers.
Yay!
And the crowd goes absolutely nuts as he addresses each one of you individually.
I'm using my cane.
The rules of this particular game are simple. 3v3.
Ooh, who's our third?
And he turns to each of you with a particular smile. And he stops, and his eyes linger on you, Relda. Just that fraction longer as he winks. Then again, he clicks his fingers and disappears in a puff of smoke. Just completely gone. The crowd continues to go absolutely nuts. The lava starts to bubble more. The rock pillars start to grow. And boulders fall. The forests also seem to expand. More leaves fall. More branches grow and bloom. And the water starts to ripple as if something is under the surface, agitating it. Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Here we go. Oh, not bad.
Okay.
I like seeing a positive number in my initiative block.
I forgot that I customized my dice to be Relda colors, so I was all happy. It did an emote for a high roll.
Aww.
Oh yeah, wait, fuck, I have to roll for them. Okay. Wait, I'm controlling shit.
Typically,
okay,
yes.
Wait.
I'm in charge now.
Oh no, I'm in charge.
And
Sure
ooh,
you don't
okay,
wanna
okay,
take
that's
another sip of your normal glass.
I'll fill some
That was so
airtime
fun.
by taking a
Alrighty.
small sip of my totally normal glass of water.
Satriana, what did you roll?
17.
17. Very nice.
I love a high number.
Relda,
16.
Ah.
nice. Grandma Rolly? Or Nana, what have I been calling you? Nana Rolly? Nana Rolly. It sounds like cannoli. Like, I just want to treat.
I want the cannoli.
I love it.
Yes, is that Nanaroli? That's exactly where what it was.
Right.
I got a what is 11 plus 1? 12.
12. Ooh. What is your dex mod?
Plus 1.
Alrighty. So, we will have...
Same for yourself.
break, and then... Right.
The fuck are you? Oh, that's what you are.
Delian beat you just with his dex. He also rolled a 12.
Oh, that's all right, young man. You got right ahead.
You go right ahead.
Then beauty before age. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, it's okay. I once was a looker. Not so
you're
much
still
now.
gorgeous.
Eugene thinks I'm beautiful.
That's all that matters. Alrighty. So at the top of the round, Satriana,
Yeah.
if you would like, all three of you, well, yes, will be able to see Nana Rolly
Okay.
through the trees. The
Who's
pond
our
isn't tall enough
third
to
person in
obscure.
our
You don't know,
action.
so
We don't
if you would
know.
like, you can. I will give you a free perception
Okay.
to see if you can either spot
I know.
Rolly.
Those fuckers aren't on my team. I'm gonna scoot right over there.
All right. Perception is a wow, my brain. 22.
Oh.
Nice. Yep, you absolutely see Rioli, and you do.
Rioli.
Rioli.
Rolly.
You see that Rioli Poli on the other side of the map?
I'm really hungry for a
delete
Rioli.
the
I mean, a
W.
cannoli.
Delete the W in your notes, just to make it easier for you.
No, I know it's Rolly. Like that's totally fine. I'm now hungry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, me too.
And-
Actually, I just
Dang it.
It's
Um,
dang it.
And you've seen Rolly in and out of the city. She's never in long, just enough to grab some supplies, but you're familiar enough with this older woman. And
you're so
Relda?
concerned that she's here.
Yeah. And
Fuck.
Relda, did you make a perception check?
Oh, I did not. Sorry, I didn't know if that was. No, I didn't roll a 3.
Oh no!
You see shit all.
La 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 la.
Yeah, you're just like, yes, Senpai noticed me again.
Precisely. Correct.
And
It's a free perception done.
Rolly, it has been made abundantly clear that these Dragonborn are not on your team.
No.
Would you like to also make a perception check to see if you have any potential team members?
Yes, they did say team of 3, so I'm looking for 2 more unknown faces. Oh, a perception +4. Oh, that's not bad. 12.
All right, so you can see the
I adjust my
Eladrin.
glasses.
You can absolutely see the Eladrin elf, and there's someone standing next to her. You make out some fuzzy details.
Well, that looks like 2 people to me.
You think you've seen them running around, but you're not quite sure. They seem familiar, but you don't quite know if you've actually
I've
met
seen a lot of faces in
individual.
400
Exactly.
years.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they also seem familiar, but you're not 100% sure. So, at the top of the round, Satriana.
Also, did the Dragonborn seem familiar? Who looked familiar as well?
You have not seen these Dragonborn before.
Okay. Alright. It's just a slip at the tongue.
Did I say the Dragonborn were familiar?
No, you said you also find them familiar or something along those lines, incuring that I'd seen someone else that I found familiar as well. Was the tiefling familiar?
The tiefling was humming a familiar, a similar
Yes,
tune
okay.
to what you were humming.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, cool.
I was like,
No,
oh,
it's
shit,
okay.
improv. Fuck!
What's happening?
I don't know.
Whose turn is it?
It me.
It is Satriana's.
All right. I think to start off with, she'll draw her rapier. Her rapier. There it is. And she'll look towards the blue. I was about to say the blue eyes white dragon. That's not the direction of the
Yugi.
show. Yugi.
It's alright. I get it. I'm about to pull out my deck.
My
Yes!
millennial is showing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
I'm here
go
for it.
towards
Oh,
the.
shit.
I'm gonna look towards the blue dragonborn that's over in the corner here.
That's above you? Yep.
Yes. I want to try and make sure I vocalize it enough for everybody at home too. So, a little bit to her left, she immediately sees the blue dragonborn a decent distance away, and I'm just double checking the distance itself. 55 feet. Okay. She'll have a smirk curl up on her face, and she'll cast Vicious Mockery
Yeah.
Ooh, right off the bat.
towards our blue dragonborn.
A
friend.
bard classic.
Very
You look
nice.
my- you look
Is Vicious Mockery a...
It is
Wisdom
a
save.
cantrip, and it is a
Wisdom
Is it a
save.
wisdom? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
That is going to be a 17.
Well, fuck
Ooh.
me. Never mind.
Does he still take half damage?
No, it's a
No?
it's a all or nothing sort of deal.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So
Knuckle
with that failing, Satriana's gonna look towards her new little halfling friend and give her a little bit of a wink. Wait, why don't we see what you can really do? And she's gonna give bardic inspiration.
I'm inspired.
Is that D8?
That is a Holy shit, Mel, go through the thing.
Yes, 1d8.
That's a d8, yes.
Nice.
So for
Cool.
10 minutes, you can add it to ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Nice. Excellent.
Yippee!
Wonderful. Alrighty,
it for
and
me.
are you moving?
I am going to... we're gonna move 10 feet, so 1, 2. We're just gonna go right there.
Alrighty.
That's it for me.
Relda.
Can I tell anything about these Dragonborn that are facing us down? Like, do I see, oh, that one's got a big sword, that one's got a magic staff? Like, what's the general vibe on these
Absolutely.
guys?
Yep. Okay. So, and you do recognize these Dragonborn
yeah.
as
I'm the
well.
one that brought them here.
Yeah.
Hi!
You
Hi,
are.
friends!
They were recently recruited by you. As you yell out to them, you get all 3 of their attention, and all of their jowls and hackles curl up. The frills on the golden dragon start to shiver in agitation. They trusted you, and you've betrayed them.
Oops.
So the golden dragonborn, you remember that is Stellion, who happens to be the leader of this group. Given your brief interaction with them, you remember that they are a ranger.
Okay.
So you see that they've got their bow, they've got a short sword, a small studded shield strapped to their arm, and they are looking pissed. The black dragonborn is Pike. Yes, Hike. They have a rapier and
Ooh.
a longbow.
Okay.
You haven't quite seen them, but you know they are a melee type
Gotcha.
combatant. And then you also recognized Break, who is the black dragonborn,
Blue.
holding the...
It's the last guy.
Sorry, yes. I really do need to fix these. So Break is the blue dragonborn wizard.
Nice. Okay. In that case,
Don't want to get too close to these. They seem really mad, and I'm not sure why. I just recruited them in. I'm just trying to be their friend. Let's see here. Yeah, I think.
Do I delay or do I do something silly and start this off ridiculous?
Hi, everybody. Okay. We should all take stock of the situation. And, sorry you don't get to see anything.
And Relda just disappears. I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Nice.
And
Oh
run
shit, there goes my plan.
over to
Alright.
there. My turn
And
is
perfect. You've moved yourself. You are technically invisible. I'm not going to fuck around with settings on the map. We will just remember because it's going to take me too long to remember how to do everything.
done. I'll add a little
Alright, so-
symbol to me.
Oh, that's all right. So now it is Break's turn. The wizard. You see him draw his quarterstaff, and he was lining it up to you, Relda. But you've vanished.
Oops.
So, new target. He is going to cast Magic Missile on you, Satriana.
Hey!
So, 3 dots. Come on. Ugh. Oh, 1.
Oh, that just hits. Never mind.
Oh wait, no, no,
They auto
no.
hit,
Magic
but that's
missile
just
automatically
damage.
hits.
I
Yeah.
auto hit, yeah.
You just rolled
Magic
minimum
missile
damage.
auto hits. I
Yeah,
just
he
rolled
was rolling.
minimum damage. So 3 darts,
6 points
Yes.
of damage.
6 points of force damage
Okay.
to you. And then he is going to back up towards the lava. And
Into the flames.
he's standing on the edge of the flames. And he seems to be looking around for something.
Hmm.
Doesn't seem like he's seen it.
Scavenger. Scavenger hunt as
He's-
well,
he's-
I see.
Definitely looking for something.
Okay.
Next up is Hike, who is the Black Dragonborn fighter. Where is... Wait, shit, where's my measuring tool?
It's the ruler.
This one.
There you go. Far it is.
Alright, beautiful. He's going to... dang it. Move a
Now.
little bit closer to here. Take a semi-defensive stance. Pull out his longbow. And, oh no, I was going to aim it at Grandma Rolly, but yep, he's aiming it at Grandma Rolly. And just goes, so sorry, Granny.
You
No worries.
Oh, fuck me.
All fair,
10.
loving gladiators.
Yes, all fair and loving gladiators. I cannot blame you, but I also... Good aim, Sonny, as I just, like, slowly maneuver out of the way. And no, it does not hit me.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yes,
With his
the
second
16
attack.
does.
16
Oh, fuck.
does? Alright. So. Ooh. Oh my god. You take 5 points of piercing damage as the second arrow strikes into your upper arm.
Barely a scratch.
That is his turn. Oh my god, now it is Stallion's. I will get faster at this. I'm so sorry, guys.
Team
Thank you.
initiative. It's all
okay.
good.
You got
Yeah, don't
I haven't
your
done this
time
in
and-
so long.
breathe.
Okay.
It's okay.
Gotta
Yes,
work
yes,
out that
okay,
rolling
beautiful.
arm.
it.
Yeah.
And if you
Alright,
and if you need
Stallion.
to read, just look down and we'll vamp.
Yeah.
It's all good. Stallion
I'm
is also
coming.
going to run 10, 15, 20. There. Going to draw his longbow
Draw a picture.
and as he ta-
I'll
As
put it on the
he-
fridge. So lovely.
as he takes oh I get it now. That took me too long. As he draws his bow on you, Relda, you feel
Can you
this
see me?
heaviness sort of sink into your soul.
He can see me?
See?
He has marked you with his hunter's mark.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't he have to see me to do that?
Shit, wrong person. Yes. Sorry, thank you. I'm so sorry. This will
It's
be
okay.
at Satriana, I beg your pardon.
Yay!
So, Satriana,
Yes.
you have been marked.
Okay.
And he is also going to take
Can you
Two.
remind me what that does?
It'll add damage.
Hunter's mark,
Gotcha.
an extra d6 to weapon attacks,
Okay.
and he can locate you for up to an hour. It is concentration,
Okay. Gotcha.
so he is concentrating on Hunter's mark. First attack,
yeah.
will a 14 hit?
Just hits me.
Ooh. So d8 plus 6.
Yay! I got
Damage.
a 6 again.
What is happening?
It is the curse
Good
of
lordy.
being the DM. You're welcome.
It really
I'm
is.
glad I over-prepared. I'm glad I'm gonna need it. That's fine.
I know this
second
pain
roll.
well.
Mhm.
That one's going to be a 16.
That will hit.
D8 and a D6, yeah. Oh my shit. That will be a further 8 points
Yay!
of piercing.
Okay. Okay.
It's Diane's turn. And now we are up to Nanaroli.
Oh no!
Grandma, come back!
Grandma!
Grandma!
Right. All the while,
Perfect.
the crowd is going nuts. They're screaming, "Where did the one go? Kick his ass! Use that spell again!" Like all these different, like just in crazy cacophony of screams and shouts and cheers going on. Nanaroli, what are you doing?
So, Nanaroli moves first. 35 feet is her movement. She very quickly, but yet looks like she's taking a year to move just her action. And then as she's walking, she's actually going to pull out a little deck. And she says it's time to look at some family pictures.
Yes.
And she
Yes.
throws a card down and okay. Uncle Rilo. And I throw the card down and a lich appears.
Ooh. Oh my
Ooh.
god, it is Yu-Gi-Oh!
It
Woo!
really is!
Incredible. Okay.
Dark Wizard in attack mode!
Yeah.
Yes.
Pot of greed.
I
God of Creed.
do
And
not
it's a-
have.
It's okay. If you just literally if you've got anything, you can pop that down and we'll know what it is. Or
Yeah.
just do a double version of me and I'll put a
I'll
marker
do a
on
double
it.
version of you.
Yeah, cool.
Where would you like it?
Amazing.
Like,
Just
you
chuck
can
it
cast
next
it
to me.
within. Chuck it next to you.
Within 30 feet of me, I can throw it, but I want it next to me.
I'm just realizing how
Where is it?
useless my uncommon item is for this one shot. Oopsies.
Oh no!
It's fine.
Why is
Mine's
it not
also
appearing?
useless.
It doesn't sound useless
Grab
to
my
me.
image.
Can I duplicate? Copy.
I took.
Here, I have an idea.
Hey,
Okay,
there we go.
there
I
you
got
go.
it. It's fine. I got it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I was like, wait,
and
I
then
can
I'm
do
gonna
this too.
put a pink, orange, green marker on it to determine that is the lich.
The lich.
And it's about 10 feet from me and it's hovering menacingly. And if I could change this, how big is a lich?
It's medium.
Yes.
Yeah, they're a
Okay,
medium humanoid, but again, this is a deck of illusions, so I will allow it to be a large. It is an incorporeal illusion,
Big
so
scary lich.
make
This
it
is a
big.
big scary
if you
lich.
want.
Uncle Rilo, stay away from him. He gets handsy. And I
God
and
damn.
he's menacingly providing me cover.
Awesome.
Amazing.
We want to make him a big lich.
Yes, if I can. If DM
Yeah.
allows it, yes, please.
DM allows. I am all for rule of cool, but you need to convince me.
Yes, and I mean, I am technically half the size of this box, so I'm even smaller than this.
Yeah, absolutely. Alrighty, is that everything you would like to do? And
Yes, that's
is this
it.
illusion
That's it.
concentration?
No, the illusion is not concentration. I don't think.
No,
I think
it's the deck.
until it's the deck.
it's
Until the
inanimate, it
card
doesn't-
is moved or the illusion is dispelled. But I can move the thing, so I don't know how it works. So I
I
think,
think it's a
just
bonus
like,
action. You can move it.
No, it's an action. It is an action to move it.
It's an action to move it. Okay.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Alrighty. That's all you're doing?
Yes, that's the end of my turn. I'm trying to make it to the allies I seem to have been matched up with. I want to get a
Alright.
game plan in place.
Alrighty. Satriana. You see this massive, menacing, undead lich appear, and this little halfling is
Gnome.
no, you're a gnome. Beg your pardon.
I'm a gnome. Racist.
Hobbling faster than expected towards you guys.
Yes, I have Uncle Rhino protecting us. Don't worry.
and from Grandma Rolly yelling out, "I've got this!" coming towards you, and this enigmatic? Is that a descriptive word?
It is. I don't know if you mean it.
I probably don't. What does it mean?
It means like difficult to discern the motives of.
Yeah.
That works. Well, he's not enigmatic to you. You trust him wholeheartedly. But to Satriana, he said 3v3. Clearly these Dragonborn are together, so it is easy to assume for you, Satriana, that this little adorable gnome has been paired with you, or has volunteered and signed up like you have. You don't know the situation, but you know they're on your team. And again, you recognize her.
Well, be wary of old folks in young men's games. So,
You know not to
we're-
make me mad.
All right. I
Good thing
think
she's not moving in on your turf.
It does take a lot. It does take a lot to make me lose my temper.
Okay. We are going to do. All right. How are we gonna do this? Screw it. Okay. We are going to do cure wounds on myself because I ouch real bad. So that's
Already?
just gonna be. Yeah, I'm a bard.
She got hit 3 times. It was all low damage each time, but it adds up.
I'm a little too popular for the guys.
Yeah.
So
Wanna be
Let me see.
popular?
3d8. If I can find another fucking d8. Thank you. So 3d8 plus 2. So I'm doing this at 3rd level. Okay. Whoops. That's going to be 9 points of damage. Or wow, not damage, healing.
Don't do that.
Get your shit together, Mel. Good God. All right, so that's 9 points, and then mark it, huzzah. And what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're moving there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Ooh.
30. And
Oh, there, sorry.
she's just gonna run full throttle towards these 3.
Nice.
And with a big smirk, she just phases out quickly, and she's gonna do Misty Step,
Yes.
where she is
Oh,
now
you can't.
behind.
Bonus action spells. The action you use cure wounds for action. Bonus action can't be a leveled spell.
As another spell. It can be a bonus action. Can't no.
If you do a
It can be a
bonus,
bonus
action
action
spell,
spell and
your
an
action
action-
has to be a
Beep.
cantrip.
Beep,
Cantrip. Yeah.
beep, beep.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We've been doing so many systems for
We
such
have.
a long time.
We've been system
Okay.
hopping.
All right, so it'll be. Actually, I'm just double
What even is
checking.
D&D?
I'm enjoying it though. I'm having fun.
Yes.
Yay.
I never get to play a sorcerer. I'm so excited.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Not Misty Step, Face Step. That's one of my
Ooh,
features
you
that I
can
have
do
as
that.
an Eladrin.
Yes.
So
That you can.
sorry,
Yes.
the wrong prefix word. 1, 2, 3,
You're not
4,
Misty, you're Faye.
6.
Get
Hey.
it right.
Let me see. We're gonna go. So, like I said, she
Yeah,
has
face
this
step.
big. Yep, she'll face step. She just has this like smirk and immediately phases out of existence, whapa, and comes right back here.
Ooh, interesting.
And that's it.
Oh, yep. So you movement.
Does anything happen
That's
with
it?
yours?
Let me.
Because Eladrin usually get a bonus depending on their season with whatever their face step is.
Phase Step Autumn. Immediately after using Phase Step, up to 2 creatures you see within 10 feet of you must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw, or be charmed by you for 1 minute, or until your companions deal damage to the creatures.
So did you want to be closer
Just
to them so
move
you
a
could
bit
charm
closer.
them?
Yeah.
Yes. We're going to go.
You can only get 1. You got to be
Oh,
within
no.
10 feet. Yeah.
Would I be within
If you
10
were-
feet of either this one and this? Probably not.
No,
You'd
they're
have
not
to- you'd have
close
to
You're
be in
enough.
definitely
that
not
square.
close enough to the blue dragonborn.
Okay. So quick question.
You
This guy is a Weezard.
This guy's the wizard.
the black. This guy is.
That guy's the
This
wizard.
one's the fighter.
Can you not see
Wait,
my ruler?
Fuck.
Up.
The green
Yeah, I can
ruler.
see your ruler.
This
Yes,
guy's the
Yeah.
wizard.
that's the wizard.
Yeah.
And then this guy is
Fighter.
fighter. This
Actually,
guy
I'm just going
is
to.
Ranger.
ranger. He's the one.
Okay, and so I'm gonna change my notes now.
Yes.
I'm just gonna do it. So I'm just gonna
Black?
swap these over.
I
So the
fucked up.
black
Blue.
is the
I'm
wizard,
fucked up. The black is the wizard. The blue is the fighter.
the rapier,
fighter.
and longbow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
So then the
I
range-
fucked up in my description. I'm so sorry.
It's
Yes.
okay.
No, no,
So
it's
the-
okay. It takes 1 second for me
Yep.
to change that in my brain, and now I know it. The images make sense, and I'm happy. Everything's good.
Because I'm looking at
everything
like,
is
the,
good
the
and happy
swords
in the
and
world.
the staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ah.
So the ranger is the one who did the markers, the mark on me, right?
Yes.
All right.
And you're
then
within
he's
10 feet.
Ranger
my-
is.
Yep, he's
Yeah.
the
You are
target
within
I
10
want to go
feet
for.
of the ranger. Yes, the
Yeah.
golden.
So
Charm
I want to
boy.
go
Golden
that
stallion.
one. Charm, motherfucker.
So,
And then
Wisdom
tell him to
saving
Wisdom saving
convince
throw.
everyone that Uncle
Ooh.
Reload needs to be stayed away from.
wisdom. That's a fail on a 7.
Yes.
Charm, motherfucker. Which means the mark is off of me, correct?
It doesn't mean that. It means that he
Fuck!
It
can't.
doesn't mean that.
He can't attack you.
Okay.
He's just not allowed to attack you, which means the mark is stuck on you, so
Okay.
it's not benefiting anyone
but he
else.
can't act on it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good at least.
So
Right.
now he could technically he would. He's charmed by you now. He sees you as an ally. He would
Yeah.
keep that hunter's mark on you in case something happened to you because he would be able to track you.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's gone from hurting you more to him being able to find you and rescue you if need be.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Not that you, yeah.
I don't need rescuing.
Right.
I'm an independent woman. Never mind. I'm done.
Is the? Oh my god, what the fuck is it? Is Hike within 10 feet? Hike would be.
Nah, 15.
15.
No,
No,
15.
he's 15.
They were
Okay.
just
yeah.
they were just
Ah.
spaced enough
Yeah.
that you couldn't get 10 feet on both of them.
It was
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
spaced
were
them out
perfect.
I did that
Perfectly distant.
unintentionally
Yes.
perfectly.
You giga-brained it. 4D chess.
Yes! You're over there playing checkers. I'm playing 4D chess.
Okay, Sheldon.
Alrighty. So, Relda.
I am gonna cast a
turn.
spell and break my invisibility, but I want to roll and see what happens so that I can properly describe what everyone sees. So
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna roll an attack roll spell at the Black Dragonborn.
At the
So-
wizard? Yeah.
I rolled a natural 20! Fuck yes!
You broke.
Let's
what
go!
happened?
Alrighty.
Nat
Feel
20.
my
What are you
peak
casting?
the entire time.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 20, fuck yes.
Yeah, good job.
I'm
So I do brutal criticals. Max damage plus roll. Whatever enemies can do to you,
Okay,
whatever you can do to
I
enemies,
want-
they can do to you.
I want to clarify something. Do I get to?
Mhm.
This spell cares about what numbers are rolled on the dice. Do I
Okay.
get to count the max brutal critical damage as 2 8s?
Ooh.
If not, that's
what
fine.
spell is it?
This is Chaos Bolt.
What is that?
It is
And
my
what-
favorite spell, especially to cast with Relda.
Where is it? Oh, Chaos
That
Bolt.
Dragonborn
What-
doesn't exist anymore. Let's just put it that way.
2d8. Fuck. Okay, hold on. You hurl an undulating, wobbling mass of
Undulating?
Yeah. All my
Mhm.
spells,
Okay,
all my spells have
energy.
juicy verbiage.
Make a ranged spell attack. Well, you hit.
Yes.
When I hit the target, takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. Choose one of the d8s.
The main
That
thing
number
is,
rolled on that die determines
if
the
I
attack's
roll the
damage
same
type.
number on the d8s, I get to chain it. And it ricochets to another person.
Oh shit!
So does the brutal critical auto max to d8 count as being the same number?
Oh, actually,
Do it, do it, do it.
You don't have to. I'll just roll.
yeah. Like,
Only
why?
be-
Why would it
be-
not happen?
It would only be if you rolled an 8, right?
It would only if I also rolled like a 2 and a 2 on the damage dice, then it would also chain.
Okay.
Okay, so any double numbers is a chain. That's fine.
Okay.
Um,
I roll
I've
really
never
shitty
actually
for the
considered-
dice.
Oh god.
brutal criticals. I know how to deal with that on. Well, there's no.
There's no dice, so if you want to say
It
that it
just hits,
doesn't
there's-
work that
there's no
way,
save.
then you could
So,
say that
no.
it doesn't work that way.
Fuck it. No, brutal criticals. Spells as well. Let's do it.
Amazing. Okay, so
Let's do it.
I have an 8, a 1, and a 4 to pick from damage type. I will pick the 4 because that's force damage, so very unlikely he's got anything negating that. So my damage for that was 1, 2,
Well, natural.
24, 28. Okay. You see, the people who see Relda
17.
where she is, the invisibility fades, and you just see her arm like exploding out as tendrils of flesh peel out of the way to this
Ew.
weird, like undulating, like looks like a generator surrounding some warbling mass of energy that's buried in her bicep. And very the lady that has a sniper rifle for her arm from My Hero Academia, just like
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the void, motherfucker!
and she just like flies through the air backwards from the kickback as it launches this globule of amorphous warbling mass, and it deals 28 points of force damage to that guy. And then it's gonna ricochet, and I roll an attack roll against the next guy. So let me roll against Hike.
So that was
Remember, you have
28.
bardic inspiration if
Yeah.
it's
That's a 22 to hit Hike.
never mind, you didn't need it.
22.
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
No more chaining, sadly. Let's see, a 6 and a 3. What do I get to pick from there? Poison or fire? I will give him some poison. So he is going to take 9, 15. He's going to take 15 points of poison damage as it slams into the wizard and like shunts out the back of him, like absorbs some of his blood and recoagulates into poison, and then fires as a dart over at the fighter. And Relda's arm, like a weird deflated balloon that is like re-stitching itself up. She just walks over.
Tee-ta-ta-ta-ta-tee-tee. Welcome, it's me, Relda!
Alrighty.
I get one more square movement. Boop. And that's it for me. I am visible now. But I think I've done some good work this turn.
Yeah, you have murked that wizard. And you see
I
him.
am glad I chose this team.
Chose.
Ooh, am I?
You know this break, the wizard.
Mhm.
Clearly looking caught, completely blindsided. Goes to raise a shield. Absolutely shatters it.
Ooh.
And he is hit with this poison damage so forcefully that he stumbles back, almost stepping into the lava.
Uh-huh.
And suddenly his attention has gone from whatever he was looking for to looking to his teammates and then just deadpanning you.
I'm behind the trees.
And
All
do
right.
I see
So now,
at the end? Sorry, I just want
Yeah?
at the end. Do I see Rolly? At this
Rolly.
yes, you
angle?
do.
Excellent.
You must be
Give me
my
a
new
perception check as well.
friend.
Hi.
I rolled another 3 on perception. I can kill
Oh,
things.
no.
I do not perceive things.
I blend in with
No,
the background too much in my
Yep.
outfit.
Yeah.
No, it was
just-
going. No,
You see the lich.
no. You see Nana Rolly and the Lich. You don't see anything else in
Okay.
your immediate vicinity. It is now Break's turn.
Are you my new friend? I can help you.
All right.
Puppies.
As you think I'm tall until I get closer, and then you get taller.
Ooh, the perspective really threw me off.
The oh my god, names. Relda, you have this sudden chill start to encase you as the sand starts to swirl and turn white to turning into snowflakes in a 20-foot cone. A 20-foot radius around you. a absolute hailstorm
Uh-oh.
rains down on you.
Uh-oh.
I need you to make a dex saving throw as Break casts Hailstorm.
Bardic inspiration.
I know. I rolled too low for it to matter. I think that's a 7. Uh-oh.
Oh, that is definitely a fail.
Oh no.
So,
This is Sleet Storm.
Hailstorm.
Hailstorm.
no, Hailstorm. Oh! 8.
Oh.
10 points of bludgeoning.
Ow.
3. And 5 points of cold damage.
Ow.
Okay. 15 total. Ow.
Ow.
Mm-hmm. And then,
Technical question: are Dragonborns considered humanoid?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
yes, they are.
Okay.
Yes, they are humanoid.
They just wanted to
Um,
clarify things.
Mm-hmm.
It waits until I start my turn there. Oh, no, wait. What is... I don't know what this spell is. Hailstorm? I couldn't find it. I see Sleet Storm. I didn't see Hailstorm.
I took it off a wizard enemy stat sheet.
Okay. When's the timing on the damage? Is it when the zone appears, or is it at start of end of turn with creatures in it?
Hold up, let me pull that up again. I'm so sorry. What's it in?
I'm just gonna drink from my totally normally sized rules lawyer glass.
I love the scale perspective of your totally normal glass with Haley just pulling up a water bottle out of thin air. The
I
perspective
had
is
mine
different.
custom made.
Oh, sorry, it's Ice Storm. Why have I written Hail?
You were
I
thinking
wrote
about-
Hailstorm. It's,
You were thinking about
it's
Haley
Ice
too
Storm.
much.
Yeah.
I was.
Mhm.
Okay, so Hard Rock Ice pounds the ground in 20-foot radius, point within range. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw. It happens immediately. Hailstorm.
Yes.
Oh, then it
Yeah.
turns to hailstorms. Oh, hailstones. That's where I got it from.
There it is. Ah, okay. So this is
Turn
a
the
once and done.
storm's
It's not
area.
making the area. Gotcha. I was thinking of the.
But
was the
that
other one.
area is now difficult terrain until the end of your next turn.
Gotcha.
Ow.
But that's where I got the name
Ow.
confused with the spell.
No worries.
I took 15 points of damage. Ow.
And then as a bonus action, Break is going to pull out a potion. And I run my potions a little differently. You can use an action to get the full effect of the potion, or you can use a bonus
Nice.
action and roll for it.
Nice.
That's just how I do it.
Okay.
So he's doing a bonus action, he will roll.
Rolo!
Do we have potions? I don't think we have potions.
Nah.
Not that you're aware of.
We gotta steal them. Yeah. Knock these guys out and steal their potions.
Oh, nice. Okay. He gets
Damn it.
Alrighty, that is his turn, and he is going to. There, you run around there.
Run away!
Cowardly wizard.
Mike's turn. Uh, Pike is going to turn around and come up to you, Satriana.
No, thank you.
No, he doesn't. And with the rapier, he's going to take 2 swings.
Rapier on
question.
rapier action.
Do I get a opportunity attack or no? It's when you're
No.
okay, never
Leaving.
mind.
He moved
Thank you.
into,
Yeah.
he's moved into your space.
Ah, man.
Polar Master is the only one that does the entry.
Gotcha.
So, plus 13 to hit.
That just hits me. Meets it, beats it.
Ooh, okay. And then second attack, that is going to be an 18. So,
Goodbye, 9 points of healing. I knew you.
Uh-oh, yeah.
You're so little.
what? I need to swap out these dice.
No, keep
I
them.
was gonna say, I looked at Ice Storm. You rolled really low on damage for me.
I really did.
That was
It was-
awful.
It was terrible what I rolled. I'm so bad.
You possess the curse of the DM. You're welcome.
Yep.
I really do. Okay, so you will take, for the 2 attacks, 7 points of piercing damage, I believe. The rapier
Okay.
does.
Ow.
Because both of them hit, he is not going to do that. Bonus action, that's his. Nope, that will end his turn. Then
Ouchie.
we're going to go to Stallion.
My hero, save
Stallion?
me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Do your job. That's what I charmed you for.
He's just seen,
Let's go for the lich.
he's going for the lich. He's
God
seen this thing
fucking
be
damn it.
summoned. He has
Good job.
no idea that this is an illusion. He thinks that Grandma
Uncle
Nana Rolly
Rhino!
is a summoner.
Mm.
Yes.
Amazing.
So first
Because I
attack.
am.
Oh my god.
So is he's just an ally with Cedriana,
Yeah.
not with me.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I attack him, does the charm still wear off of No, beautiful. There's no attachments. Excellent news.
Yes.
Let me
Satriana.
look.
I don't believe so.
Charmed by you for 1 minute or until you or your companions deal damage.
Oh, bummer.
It's okay.
That's rude. What do you mean? We're not companions.
Yeah, we're not companions.
By the rules of the stadium,
I
you
know by
are.
the rules of the stadium. Damn.
That is absolutely rude.
So he rolled a 15 on the attack. His sword goes straight through it.
You have to
Immediately
use
telling him.
magical damage to even hit it. It's a ghost lich, you silly bastard.
So immediately, he's used all his movement, sees this as an illusion,
Yes.
pulls out his
Sucker.
pulls out his longbow, and is just going to aim for you.
Try and hit
Fuck
me.
me with a 7.
Yes.
New dice.
I catch it in my hands, my mouth.
It's a rough night in Taylor Town.
Mm-hmm.
What are you, a monk?
Yes. No.
She's just
before
seen
my-
shit.
She's a monkey
All
D.
right.
Luffy.
Swapped out my dice. So he just says to you, "No hard feelings, Grandma," and that will end his turn, bringing us
That's okay.
to what the hell? Stallion.
Oh, Stallion's turn to
That was
stand.
Stallion.
Oh, sorry. That was
It's Grandma's
Sorry.
turn.
right. It is.
Okay.
Sorry.
Grandma
It's
Rolly!
Nana Raleigh.
It is Grandma Rolling.
Nana Rolly!
Go, Nana
get in
Rolling.
there!
Go, Grandma,
Now.
go!
I don't think I'm going to bother with this whole your charm so I can't attack you nonsense because you've upset me.
Thank you.
Would you know?
You've hurt my feelings.
Oh wait, which?
Um,
Oh no, yeah, he can attack you. Yep. Sorry.
Incredible.
Yes. So I'm going to run up. Stand inside the lich.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm moving it slightly to the left, but so I can
Yeah.
see me because
Yes.
it makes me feel better. But and as I'm running forward, I'm like, yes, indeed, no hard feelings, and I slam my staff, like my little walking stick, onto the ground, and as I two giant blades appear out the both sides.
Yes.
Yeah, go, Grandma!
And
Yes. Double-bladed scimitar. Yeah.
I love
It's the
this
Nemea
weapon.
weapon. Yeah.
Yes,
The
I
OG
love the
Nemea
weapon.
weapon.
now, I just realized now that I said this all out loud, but I didn't actually put a weapon in there. So let's just quickly. There we go.
I believe it's in your inventory.
I've got it. I got it. We got there.
Oh, excuse me.
No, it can't be. That's not right. Double-bladed scimitar? Nah, it's just a fucking great axe.
Oh. I pictured this happening. I pictured blades like this. on,
Oh
like, opposite
no,
side,
like out
like
because
this.
so there is a square block that she
Yes,
uses
yes.
to like hold and move it,
Like
a
and out of
warhammer.
the sides of that, it's a war,
Yes.
not a warhammer, it's a
Great axe,
great axe.
Great-
Great axe.
or is it a maul?
Let me just double.
What are you
I'm
doing?
so sorry.
What are you doing over there?
What are you doing?
I'm such an idiot. I should have done this first. I should have
You're
done this at the beginning.
fine,
This is the
it's
first bit of combat
okay.
that we done it. I'm so sorry. 1 second.
Who am I?
Who am I? Who is she?
Isn't that a movie Jackie Chan did? Anyway, sorry, that's a question for later.
I don't know.
I just whenever I do that, I am referencing the tackling amnesiac from Scrubs. Who am I? Tackles JD.
Oh, gotcha.
Got like 4 things that I reference, and that's it.
I got 3 looks.
Yeah.
3
A great
looks.
axe.
That's
It's a great axe.
There we go.
A great axe. So
Not
I will
just an axe.
roll.
It's a great.
Not just an
Great
axe. It's a great axe. As because 2 blades pop out, and I was like, I need to like in my head picture what this is. But Maul and Great and Warhammer, they're hammers, so it's
Yes.
not right. So I swing as I move up.
Get him.
Sorry,
Do you
indeed.
reckless?
Oh. Actually, yes, I should do it. I should
Do
do
it, do it,
reckless.
do it, do it, do it, do it, do
And I'm
it.
going, so actually, bonus action rage, as I say.
Yes.
And I will rage.
This is for you,
And then I
Jay.
will then I will reckless attack.
That 20 is so bad. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Woo!
And
I've just like
Amazing.
literally Doug is just like, what are you screaming for?
Mother,
Please, mother, no.
All right,
let
so-
me roll
boy.
the damage.
what is the max damage?
12. So
Damn.
Damn.
Mhm. This is the fun part about D12s.
It's the double digits.
So 25 points of damage as I hobble for the 2 steps it takes me to get to him, and once the second one slams and the blade comes out, I actually duck and do a full body swing as this thing comes around, because I gotta use that momentum. I know how to get this big weapon moving. And so I do a
Be careful you're
spin
not putting
as
it back
it
out.
cleaves into him. I say, yes, no hard feelings.
This think of like it's just this squeal of absolute agony as you carve clean across his chest. You have a second attack.
Yes, I do.
Get him. Get him.
Another nat 20.
I then, because I'm still spinning, I just recklessly go again as I say,
Yeah.
like, as I'm like, you should have taken my generosity, my offer of generosity, or 23 to hit.
Oh yeah.
There's a 23 to hit.
I was just gonna say,
I just
Grandma
had the
wins
dice.
if she had another nat 20.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, yeah,
that's
there's-
it. Game over.
Game over, bro.
No. That would be
Fucking
so
right.
unlikely. Ooh, 13 point, 14, 15 points of damage because I am raged.
Rage.
I am raged.
You have just done 40 points of damage.
Incredible.
Hell
Yes.
yeah!
Yes.
I'm so sorry, dearie. I did want to be on your team to begin with. No hard feelings.
Well, I mean, there's no hard feelings if he's dead.
He's, by some miracle, you have forced him to his knees. He is barely hanging on. There is blood.
damn
like,
it.
After he screamed, there is blood like coming down his jaws.
Yes.
Massive gash across his front, and then as you come down, you've slashed him across. So he's now got this massive X over his chest, and the force of it has just dropped him to a knee. He
You
is
remind me of
looking
my third
real
husband.
rough. Does that end your turn?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Which husband is Eugene?
Don't worry about it.
Eugene was my first husband.
You never got over him.
No, he never got over me.
Oh my!
Get it right.
Catriana,
Yeah. All
your
right.
turn.
I got my rapier out. I'm gonna see if I can do some damage.
Stab
to this
him.
bitch.
Yes.
Woo! That
This
is
is
a 22.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Awesome. Okay, so there's something special that I would like to do too, but I'm gonna do this first. Okay, so it's a 1d8 plus 2.
What we do? Oh, this is damage.
This is just with the rapier, so this is just the
Yep.
first attack. So, hey, 10 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and as a bonus action, oh shit, where'd it go? Nope, I have it. Hang on. Because yours truly is telepathic, there's a special little perk that comes with it called Psychic Blades.
Yeah.
So as long as I was successful in hitting him, I could spend my last bardic inspiration to roll an extra 3d6 die of psychic damage towards him.
Get him.
Psychic blades. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend one use. Hang on. When was your other?
I used one bardic
only used-
inspiration to
Relda.
a certain halfling in the
Yes.
beginning.
How many
when we
bardic
first came.
inspirations do you have?
I only have 2.
Oh, okay. So, I was looking at face step. You've got 3 face.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So
Mhm,
this
mhm.
is my last one. All right, so
I love
Let's
College
see.
of Whispers. It's so dope.
God damn.
okay. Ooh, all right.
You hit a creature with an attack, you can expend one use.
That's an additional 7 points of psychic damage.
Getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He sort of like takes half a step back, screeching, holding his head as these psionic blades pierce his mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was... the one question I have is that technically a bonus action? Because I used the Bardic Inspiration to do it. No?
It's giving you
Just wanted to
another
clear-
way of using it. It just happens with the
Yeah.
attack. Yeah.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay. I
So
just
when
wanted
you
to
hit an
clarify.
attack, you may use this.
Yeah.
So
All right.
It's like a paladin
Cool.
smite. It's no action economy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
you've only got
So-
one action. That was that.
We are going to do one. And the other question I have is if I do face step, does that trigger an opportunity? Cool.
Teleport.
Bye, motherfucker.
Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4.
See ya.
We're going to go give Grandma a little help. Whee! With flanking! So it's going to be another face step to get there. That's 30 on the dot. I'm done.
Face step.
I don't believe that position there is flanking, so I just
Which one's
wanted to
flanking? That
scoot
flanking?
yourself one more round. Yeah.
Yep.
Good form.
All right, that's it. I'm done.
That's it. And does Break need to make a wisdom saving throw again with your autumn?
Recharm
Oh, yeah, he
him.
does. He does.
Recharm him. So he can only attack one person.
Hang on. Immediately after using
Yeah.
face step. Oh, yep. So okay. It's not Break. It's him again. Well, he's still charmed. So.
No, he.
Oh no.
It broke when he got
charmed.
whacked
Okay,
for
so,
40
yep, yep,
points
yep.
of
Alright,
damage.
wisdom
Yeah,
save.
when he got turned into 2.
I may have hurt him just a little bit.
Just a little bit. 18 on that one.
So that fails. So he's not charmed then.
So he succeeds. Your
He
your
succeeds, yep.
face step fails. Yeah. Cool. Alrighty. Him.
It would have been funny. but-
Relda.
Relda is going to. I have to deal with rough terrain because of the ice storm. So
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20. That's all I can move. Can I see through those trees to like this general area?
Yeah, you're small enough.
Okay.
Give me another perception check.
Okay. I will never roll well for these perception checks. What is my actual perception? A 9.
A 9. What is your passive?
11. No, sorry, 12.
Ooh, did the light catch a bit of ice, or did it catch on something else? You're not quite sure.
Well, I was going to modify your metabolism, but you seem to have that rather handled. And then there's those two, which are really trickly, slippery. I think I better.
And you just see her chest sort of inflate and just like, and this little like dark bubble sort of burps out of her and floats across to plop down. Let me see, we're gonna draw. We're gonna do an ellipse, and then we're gonna do just hey, get out of here. What are you doing? We're going to cast a spell. Let's see, is that 40 feet? 5, 10, 15. Nope, not quite. 40, and then 15, 20, 25. Sorry, this does not do it the same way that I'm used to with Foundry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Oh my gosh. Okay, there. That looks good. Boom. So that is going to be where I put the spell. Let's see if that's the center point. Let me just make sure. Yeah,
Which
that's roughly
spell is
okay. This is Hunger of Hadar.
Oh, good.
I will read it because it's worth it.
20 foot. It's 20-foot radius.
Yes, 20-foot radius.
This.
So
You
it's 40
open
feet across.
You open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered on a point within range and lasting for the duration. This void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dex save throw or take 2d6 acid damage as milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it.
These are my
What?
friends,
Uh-huh.
Bartholomew, Jeremy, Oscar, Cordry,
And Frank.
and Frank.
Plap,
It's-
plap, plap,
I
plap,
like-
plap.
You know what's
Wow.
funny is I can hear it. Grandma Rolly can't because I'm within 30 feet.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to get the proportions right. I want it to where it's mostly in front of this dude, and I can hit both of them with that amount of 40 feet across. So that's kind of what I'm
Lovely
aiming
to meet
for.
you,
Yeah, you'll
family.
get them both.
Cool. I
So
will,
they
I will
need to
twiddle
make-
with that when it's not my turn. It's only started their turn, so it waits until
Start
they're
of their turn.
going. And then, doobity-doobity-doo, I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do. Because I was going to do a combo turn, but I'm not going to do a combo turn. I'll just do a that turn. And then my turn is done.
All right. Well, it is now Breaks, the
Goodbye.
wizard.
So now
So
he
he needs
has,
to make.
he doesn't, there's no save for the starting one. He just takes this damage. He
It's
shows-
the deck save at the end. to
It's the
see.
deck save at the end against the acid damage.
To see if he can get out of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
any creature that starts its turn in the air takes 2d6 cold damage. So 8 points of cold damage.
It's so cold between the stars. That's why I like hugs so much.
Oh my god, I hate her so much. I love it. I hate her.
Let us
I love
hug
it.
as
All
we
right.
welcome in oblivion to your consciousness.
No, thank you.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
I have nice warm hugs, but now I'm not sure.
There's lots of cuddle buddies in there. I made sure it was filled with them.
Lovely to meet your family.
Don't encourage them. Don't.
All right, and you're still.
Would you like to
way
see some more
down
of mine?
No.
there. He's not going to be able to get to you. Oh no, he can't do that. Damn.
Oh, damn.
Oh no. Why did that suddenly?
Why are
appear?
you putting in more
I'm
circles,
putting,
Taylor?
this is me putting
Oh.
a better
Oh,
circle
okay,
on
I
there
thought
so
that was
you
me,
can
and I'm like,
measure
oh.
things.
All right, no, that's fine. Okay, so he's going to step out of Hunger of Hadar.
But
Uh,
Hadar is hungry.
But Hadar hungry.
Is it
So
dark in
he needs to
there,
make
or
a-
can they see out?
They
Nah,
can't.
they're
Total
totally
pitch
blind.
blackness. Yeah.
Oh, this is beautiful. All right, excellent.
So they can't. They also can't see through it. So it's just this big mass of impenetrable darkness in front of them.
So he's just run until he's gotten out of it. To there, which has taken 10 feet of movement. Then he is going to Misty Step. No, he's not. Ah, what is he going to do?
The measurement on this is so weird.
Yeah, he is going to go absolutely back knuckles and nope. For anyone that can see him, he stepped out. He is looking hurt. He's not quite on death's door, but he's certainly getting close. But he just points a finger. Wait. Can he? No, he will
Can
pass
he
Misty Step to
see
get.
through it?
Mm-mm.
No, so bonus action
Okay.
Misty
There.
Step to get to the other side. There it
Yeah,
goes.
that I see.
That's what I was trying to measure. He's given up on whatever he was trying to find. He's looking directly at you. Oh yeah, easy.
Damn.
Damn.
A little marble of white hot light
Uh-oh.
starts at his finger.
He
and...
misty stepped. Only cantrips.
Oh fuck!
Gotcha.
Take a big sip for my
Is
totally
it-
normal size.
Is there a feat though that fixes that this thing may have that automatically fixes it?
No.
No Warcaster or something
Well, hang
like
on.
that?
You know what? He won't. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make an acrobatics check for him to see if he can hop across that lava. Yes,
Please
he
roll
can.
low. Damn it.
So he's-
Ah, damn it.
he rolled an 18. So there. Okay, so he hasn't used Misty Step. I will give that back in a sec. All right. So he's jumped across all of that. Now he will cast Fireball.
No.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I would like to cast Fireball.
They are pissed at you.
Why, little me?
So
I'm not doing anything.
each creature within a 20-foot radius sphere concentrated on the centered point must make a dexterity saving throw.
Do I have any cover from the trees?
You are the center point.
Right, but do I have cover from the trees?
It just gives me a small bonus to the dex save.
Yeah.
I'm so little.
I'll give you a
Quarter cover, maybe?
It's either a
I'll give you a
+2 or a
+2.
+5. Yeah.
I'll give you a +2.
Yay!
Because you are small enough, like these trees are huge.
I'm hunkered
So like
down.
yeah, like you're in the trunks, not necessarily covered by foliage.
Just making sure I don't have any other craziness that I can do. Nope.
I was like, if you have
Ooh.
fucking counter spell, I swear to God.
That's good. I
Bardic
really
inspiration.
debated. I got the D8. Don't you worry. Ooh, okay. That is a 19.
Woo!
You save.
Yes.
Yay! Good job.
This will still be rough. I'm still taking half damage, but hey.
8d6.
I was so tempted to fireball, but it's not as on brand with Relda's vibe.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yay! The curse continues.
We laugh because we know what it feels like, Taylor.
Hercules,
we know
Hercules.
what this feels like to be trying. Why won't my monsters be scary? Why are the dice such sucks?
You take 10 points of fire damage.
Hey, 10 points is 10 points. I don't have a lot of health. I am but wee sorcerer. And concentration check for Hunger of Hadar. We're good.
Yes.
We're good.
Okay.
It was just DC 10 and I rolled a 15. And I have a +5 because
I
sorcerer.
hate this.
Whoopsie, I got crisped.
I'm a marshmallow.
You didn't like my cuddle hole?
Alrighty. Oh, and the
Alright.
ice that was surrounding you has melted, and
Yes.
it is now sludgy. Half the trees are light.
Slip and
alright,
slide over here.
Hike is the fighter. He is just going
Take
to
some
run.
damage.
Yes, take some
Oh yeah,
damage.
he would.
Oh, only 5 points of cold damage.
He rolled a 19 on his dex save.
No, that he just takes that. He just takes 5.
Oh, he just
points.
takes that. How
Yeah,
much?
5.
Oh,
I rolled low.
He gets out, but as he does, the tendrils, one of them lashes out as he exits, and this searing, blinding cold strikes through him, and
Is he down?
Pike falls to the ground.
That was the last little bit. Yeah.
He had 5 hit points left.
Is he not resistant to cold damage though?
That's white.
He is a
Oh,
black
white.
dragon.
White Dragonborn, yeah.
Oh,
I
He's
thought
a
about
black
that too. I was like, oh
dragon,
no,
so
the blue.
he's
but-
blue. He's blue.
Blue is lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
I
So
got confused.
no, he
Welcome
not.
to the cold embrace of the stars. Aren't they beautiful?
His body crumples. His body crumples, and
Ooh.
Pike and
One to go.
Two to
and
go.
Stellion. No. What's his name?
Break and a stallion.
Yeah, Break. Sorry, Break and Stellion both roar in anguish as their comrade falls.
Eh.
But they don't. Neither of them go to move to him. Instead, his body sort of shrivels and becomes
Oh.
a husk, as though something has just absorbed the literal life essence out of him, and
Oh,
his
no.
scales crumble and disappear. There's not even a skeleton left.
Oh,
Instead,
yikes.
there is this pale blue orb that is bright and pulses like a heartbeat, before there is a mirroring pulse under the sand where his body once was, and that orb is pulled into the ground.
Ooh.
We're feeding something exciting.
And the crowd is going nuts. Like,
I
you can
hate
barely concentrate over the roar of the crowd.
Let that be me.
So, Mike is down. Dalian, the golden one, is no longer charmed by you, but he is just going to stay on you, Nano Rioli. He's going to inhale,
Arioli.
Really?
and he's going to
Nano
use his
Rioli.
breath weapon.
Ooh.
I need you to give me a
This is
dex
exciting.
saving throw.
That was dumb because I'm reckless you, and you don't get advantage
Shit.
on saving throws. In fact, if anything, guess what? I get advantage on
He
saving throws
is-
against magic.
Is it a magical effect? Is my question.
It is not a magical effect. A breath weapon is an ability, not a magical effect.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
as a
what
barbarian
kind of
raging,
saving
you
throw?
do. It's a dexterity, which you have advantage of.
Danger sense.
Oh, I have advantage on dex
Dangerous.
effects that I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated anyway.
Yes,
so.
you can see this.
Alright,
He has lost that much blood, and like
15.
DC with. Wait, what did you get?
15.
15. 1-5.
His DC was
I do it.
14.
Yes, I do
got
a
him.
kickflip off of my great axe.
Kickflip off of the grade.
So you take, 4 points of fire damage.
And I'm actually raging right now, so I take half damage because of my bear totem. So Eugene comes out and snaps up half
Yes.
that damage.
Yes.
Amazing.
Oh, you're resistant to all damage except fucking
Except psychic.
psychic. Damn it.
I'm so
I
sorry.
knew this going in. I was so excited with it. I knew this.
I'm such a hardy bitch. Takes a lot to get me down.
We love this. Cool.
Incredible.
Uh,
Oh my god.
that is going to end his turn.
Yeah, it's just my turn now, bitch.
It is.
See if anyone can survive.
I don't have
What?
high hopes.
I think I'm not even gonna bother attacking you this time, otherwise the fight's gonna be over soon and I'll be bored. Alright, I guess let's put you down. And I and I will reckless attack with my first attack using my axe.
Do it.
A great attack. Swing
We
and
crave
a
violence.
miss. No, 21 to hit.
This guy's
yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
So dead.
He had 7. I'm gonna say. What did you hang on? What did you roll?
11, 12, 14.
Oh yeah. He had 7 hit points left.
Can you just give him
Incredible.
one extra hit? Wait, give him one extra hit point on top of that and let me use my second attack.
So he has 8 hit points. You just
No,
dealt in
on
12.
top of what I did. On top of what I did.
I got this extra attack hanging out. What am I gonna do it for? I'm gonna-
I'm pretty sure. Don't you have?
Give him 16 hit points.
She won't be able to
Oh, I
leave.
guess I could.
Oh no, he's dead.
He's
Oh, no,
dead. The guy in the
dead.
middle is dead.
He's dead.
Done.
Please. I want to make a funny joke.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Now it's gonna be a nat 1. 2 nat 1s. You've invoked the
Oh my
wrath of the dice god.
I know, and I'm going to recklessly unarmed attack this one as
Oh,
I roll
shit.
the axe, and I grab the arrow and rip it from my leg from the first attack he did before I was
Oh!
raging. And I go, oh, I got 2 18s on the die.
Oh, yeah.
And I say, please let me return this. And I just like fucking slam
Return
the
to
arrow
sender.
into him. Yes, exactly. Don't leave without
So-
all your belongings. And I stab the arrow back into him.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So he has just
I was like
Released
planning that.
his-
I was like, I hope I don't do enough damage to kill him the first hit.
so he's just released his death rattle dragon breath. Bloodloss confused him that he had advantage and so as this fire dissipates from around him, he just sees this arrow coming straight for him, and you get him like through the throat.
Mm-hmm. Right where
His
it
eyes go-
belongs.
His eyes go wide and then go blank. He slumps to the side. His body also shrivels and collapses in on itself. This golden orb.
I'd like to try and
rises
grab
and
this
pulses.
golden. I'd like to try and grab it.
Okie
I've
dokie.
come across many a thing, but I would like to try and grab this golden orb in front of me.
You are going to take 12 points of fire damage. Reduced
Oh,
to
good.
6.
I'll take 6 points. That's okay. And then I don't do it again. But I do turn around to the rest of the group and I say, oh, they're hot!
Ooh, interesting.
And the soul orb is absorbed into the ground. And now you're becoming aware that there are more pulses starting to appear just randomly throughout the field.
Oh, it's starting to get vibrating.
Yes, I turn around and point my great axe at the wizard and I say, I'm coming for you next. And I will use my 30 feet of movement now. 35. 5, 10, 25, 30, 35. And I'm just hoofing it towards this old woman just running.
All right,
Does the
Stallion's
crowd
down.
cheering for me? I want
Oh
that,
yeah, the crowd is going
I want that
absolutely
praise.
nuts. Yeah, the crowd is going. They are so bloodthirsty.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they are praising you.
Yes. Call me Nana Bone Splitter.
Okay, we found
And I-
Grandma's
Barn,
kink, not
splitter,
what I thought we'd
barn,
do.
splitter, barn, splitter.
Relda.
Bone splitter! Bone splitter!
And I'm just like running towards this guy. You can see the outline of a bear running behind me that no one else can see. But
Ooh.
Nice.
Go, Grandma.
Eugene, back me up.
She backed me up.
Alrighty, Satriana.
It is my turn. I'm gonna race by Grandma. That's my 30 feet of movement. And I feel like I'll catch up just to Grandma and just smile and simply say, leave some for the rest of us, old timer. And I would like to cast. Where did you go, Buddy Boo? Where the hell are you? I just had you. Hold on. Wait.
Charm, cure, disguise, fairy fire, sleep, thunder wave.
I got it. It is
Hold
shatter.
person.
I would like to do shatter. So,
Jesus fuck.
60 feet. I could do up to 60 feet.
Make
so...
that lava explode all over him.
This dude's so effed.
All right, I'm just gonna do it right where he is. Just plop
Yeah.
right there. So he needs to make. He needs to make a con saving throw, and I plan to do this on 2nd level, so it'll be 3d8.
Shutter.
So if he succeeds, he'll take half damage.
It's not gonna matter. Yeah, he rolled a 3 anyway. So this,
All right,
the
3d8.
force of this shutter just knocks him. He is dead before his body hits the ground, but not before he falls into the lava.
Nice.
But again, there's that. Here's the.
Is it a black orb?
It is a black orb. I was just double checking.
Oh!
This black orb manages to
What's happening?
float above
Wonder what
the
color my orb
pit
is.
of lava before it is sucked back down, and there are more and more lights filling this arena.
We did it!
The crowd is going absolutely nuts. And as more and more of these lights start appearing, they all become that same cohesive pale blue light that had basically summoned you all to this arena. You hear from up in the stands the tiefling again shout, "The time is almost here, my friends. The summoning is upon us. Just a little more, and our dreams will have come to fruition."
Yeah.
Again, he snaps
Free
his
my
fingers.
forest.
He snaps his fingers, and
Grandma.
a massive
Oh no.
hellhound. Not in the. How does it?
I was
A
gonna
massive
say, does he
hellhound.
there?
Yeah,
Please
not
don't
in that. He's
spawn
not going to
there.
appear in that.
And then a massive thing you don't fucking see.
Yeah. And one,
Hello.
Ooh.
Kitty.
Ooh.
two,
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's stuff. There's stuff happening.
three.
Next. Oh,
Yeah,
look how
1, 2,
cute they
3.
are.
Grandma, I don't think
This-
they're here for cuddles.
Little puppies.
So this massive hellhound has now appeared, snapping its teeth, pacing in front of these massive dire. Well, they seem to be dire wolves, but they have cinders in their fur,
Are they animals?
and they are considered beasts.
Oh, hello.
But
You guys
Grandma-
want new mount?
Nanarioli, you recognize this pulsing and this residual heat from the cave.
Oh!
These are... It was clearly a den of this hellhound. But again, this hellhound shouldn't have been there. You are very
Are
quickly
you
piecing
the
together.
secret owlbear? And I look.
They are not the secret owlbears.
Damn it.
But you are piecing together very, very quickly that
Nana Rolly is not
summoning
piecing
and
together anything, but yeah, she's.
other people, like for the audience,
The
any
audience have figured
spectators,
it out.
very quickly putting together that these animals, these people, this cult has been rounding them up under the false pretense of glory in winning this game or ascending to further their career in said cult, or just people that have been stolen that won't be missed, and rare and exotic animals and beasts and monsters, monstrosities, everything to feed this summoning circle, which is now starting to join and form all these magical symbols. Can everyone please give me an Arcana check?
Ooh, okay.
I'm good at those.
At least one of us is.
Oh, I rolled well. This is a bit of knowledge I somehow have. 18.
21.
Ugh.
Nice, nice.
I've been preparing
Nope.
for this day for so long.
Nope.
My grandson told me about
Alright.
this one time.
None of
Hey,
you,
grandson.
none of you can read this summoning
No, we can't read.
circle. You understand now that it is a summoning circle, given what this charismatic tiefling had said, but you are familiar enough to know that these are celestial runes.
Like the
And
stars.
as this, like the stars,
Oh.
and as this hellhound is pacing back and forth, and these younger hellhounds are sort of snapping behind it, rearing to go, the whites of their eyes showing in fear and aggression. There is another high-pitched scream,
Ooh.
like something shooting and breaking the sound barrier. When
Whoop,
Uh-oh.
whoop. What
Uh-oh.
that?
a
What that do?
huge,
Oh god.
Oh, good.
incredibly handsome
Oh no.
Cambion manages to break through whatever force field was above that had prevented Nana Rioli from fully understanding what magic was enchanting and hiding this arena. The Cambion speaks Infernal to these hellhounds. None of you speak.
Yeah.
None of you speak Infernal, unfortunately.
Gibberish.
They
Sounds
immediately
very interesting.
calm. They immediately calm down and walk a little bit further away from you all. But there's still that sense of urgency. Their hackles are still up. They're still growling. There's still saliva dripping from their jowls. The Cambion turns to you and says, in common,
Oh.
if you want to live and stop the summoning, come with me now. And a portal opens behind him. And that is where we're going to end the game.
No!
Hey!
No! But what if I don't want to stop the summoning?
We're over time, Matt.
But what if I
But
want?
I know, I was looking at it. I mean, we can keep playing, but for everyone else, we need to wrap it up. But thank you so much to everyone for sticking around and allowing me to DM or GM
Woohoo!
dummy mummy all of you into this battle of some weird
It's the same letters.
celestial, I don't know what's happening anymore.
Oh my god.
Of this weird celestial summoning where there are clearly lies and manipulation happening, and now there's a Cambion from the Hells. Like, what?
What?
So
What's going on here?
again, thank you. If I ever run another one shot, maybe this will become a mini series potentially. No promises, but I will put it out into the universe. So again, thank you so much for sticking around, playing with us. Don't forget to check out our sponsors, our
Uh-huh.
Patreon, and
Uh-huh.
join our Discord.
Uh-huh.
All of that good stuff.
Nailing it.
And next week, I believe we are playing one of Matt's games.
Maybe. We'll see. We need to talk
Whatever.
about
We'll,
that.
we'll see what
We'll
happens.
see what happens.
Or maybe we'll continue this.
Who even knows?
We don't know. We'll discuss it. It'll be a surprise for everybody. Yes, until next time, make sure you love yourselves, you are kind to yourself and to one another. And are we ready for more tales?
We must
Always!
listen to more tales so
Stick
that
around
we
for a
can
raid, everybody.
ascend.
Thanks so much.
I'm always ready at the
We got a
top.
raid,
You
don't-
can count on Nana Rolly.
We're going to a raid, so don't go away. Just stick around for a little bit while we head to a raid.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.